We're live. Cool. Happy New Year, everybody. We're back.
Yeah.
First one in the 2021. We survived a coup attempt in between this one and the last one.
Yeah.
So, speaking of last time around, you guys continued on your infiltration of the village of Nehet. You climbed down a very long ladder, like a fucking snake eater ladder, and found yourself in a chamber full of very pretty water and a lot of lava. You all traversed, let's call it, a platform that led towards your target, the captured Jarl of the city of Break. 3 of you took the bridge. 3 of you took the slightly more dangerous path of not walking on the creaky wooden bridge. Fader attempted to die again, but was prevented from doing so. You almost fell in the lava.
Oh, I was like, I didn't try that. That just happened.
Yep. But you all safely made your way along this platform in pursuit of some guards. It sounded like you were walking along the platform. You all reached the end just in time for the large stone doors that lead to the next chamber to be closed. In figuring out how to open them and Trev kind of settling himself to pull it open, you were all, well, Aromil attempted to scout a secondary path to see if that was the way to go. Did not make a good dexterity check as a bird. Popped back in elf form, came shooting out of the the waterfall into a bunch of boiling water, and notified an aboleth of your arrival. That aboleth attempted to make you all its meal. It did not succeed, although it is still very much alive and rampaging outside the stone door that you have now all made your way through. We're going to pick up right there. So you've all made your way through the stone door. Trev has pulled it slightly closed, not all the way. There is still like a little bit of a gap, so that way if you need to make a quick exit this way, it'll be easier to open on the way out, but not large enough for this aboleth to get through for damn sure. It is about a 25-foot stone-hewn pathway with about 15-foot ceilings that seem to lead into a very bright other chamber. In that chamber, you can hear the sounds of shouting and movement and haste. Your arrival has been noticed, probably by the sound of combat on the other side of the wall previously, and the door opening, which was not a quiet process. Looking down into that, your eyes take a moment to adjust. You know, everything you've kind of been seeing recently has been very dim, with lava light kind of filling the platforms, or filling the area. This is the first like truly dark area you've been in that leads to a very, very, very bright area. So your eyes all take a moment to kind of catch up and kind of take it all in. Do you all make your way just immediately down the hallway? Do you want to stand here by the door? What would you like to do?
Is anyone hurt and needs to be healed before we could continue on?
I'm pretty sure someone got submerged in boiling water.
Yeah.
So.
Can you take a look at me, Emily?
Yeah, let me check.
Okay. How is Sai looking?
Sai took a beating, but before
Sai's doing poorly.
Yeah.
Ryan lost a little.
I do. You know, I don't have your guys' HP numbers here. I just have kind of based on what you're saying. I have general markers, and I literally have written next to Sai in my notes, Sai doing poorly.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna.
He got a little bit
boiling
done,
water.
so like he could use some hit points, but like he's
Okay,
right now at what my maximum is, so like whatever.
Okay. I've got I will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on him then. One moment.
Cool.
Me or Sai?
On Sai.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think I can healing word you, Ryan. It's not like a lot, but it's something.
So while they're figuring this out,
You get 20 hit points back, Sai.
Ford's trying to figure his stuff out. Trev, what would you like to be doing while they're kind of figuring that stuff out?
I mean, we're not exactly in a place for like doing much. Like, I think I would just be sort of keeping an eye out on making sure no trouble comes.
Okay. No one is making their way into this hallway. it seems to be more that it was noticed that something was happening over here, so action is taking place over there. It doesn't seem like guards or anything are coming this way.
Good.
Make a general insight check just about your knowledge of the order.
Trying to find something on this.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh. That's not good. Huh. Alright, well, that's probably a problem.
What's up?
Like D&D Beyond updated and lost a bunch of stuff.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
No pages complete anymore. So yeah. Talk amongst yourselves, I guess.
Okay. So, Sai, you're healed up to a certain extent.
Yeah. Two things. One, we saw that Phaedra was looking ill, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Does the aboleth disease wasn't? Does this look like something that's sealed with a lesser restoration?
Make a medicine check.
Medicine. That is a natural 20.
Well done. It's dicey. It's like right on the edge. A lesser restoration would probably do it, but you can't be certain. Just because you're not proficient in medicine. You're mostly just kind of working off your own knowledge of the world, sort of thing. So you're confident, but you're not certain.
Have I recognized that like the
Okay.
sickness is impeding me in some?
Oh,
capacity?
totally. You feel bad now. Like you've
Yeah.
gone from like feeling kind of off to feeling a little weird.
Okay.
So like now you feel bad. Like you feel like you are.
Mhm.
You honestly feel like you are like getting over the flu.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Just in
Okay.
that like everything is heavy, everything is very lethargic.
Yeah,
Your brain isn't going quickly. It's just all very
cool.
grinded out.
Would you
Awesome.
say with less
Bucket.
monster restoration is okay?
Maybe. Well, let's find out. I'm going
What
to put my hand on her shoulder and say, let me try to pay you back and use 2 charges from Peacekeeper to cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Aw.
Phaedra, you feel like you have gone back a step.
Okay.
You don't feel healthy quite yet. There will probably be a second casting of this will be needed to like eradicate it in full. But if you were looking at it like a video game bar where at full is where you're at, you're now at half.
Okay, I feel a little better. Thank you.
Yeah. That's what I can do.
Logitech installed camera software while it was in use.
That's incredible.
Nice.
And all of a sudden, it just my whole thing. I got a big old border on the top left of my StreamYard that was like, "We don't know where your devices went." But now I've got this piece of software that's running on my screen here that lets me do fun things like dramatic.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh no!
I
No!
love-
Oh! God.
Oh my god, I love it.
Hang on, Morgan. Be ready to do that again.
Oh.
In like 2 seconds. All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
This is bizarre.
Wonderful.
This is the most bizarre piece of software I've ever seen.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Logitech, for helping us vamp while Trev gets his character sheet back.
This video is not sponsored by Logitech.
This video is mildly sponsored by Logitech.
The video might be a little sponsored by Logitech. Better yet, you've got like it's like
This is delightful.
problem solvers. The fragrance.
I like that it's like focused on.
I don't know why it keeps going over. It's like the Peter back
It's
there.
weird that it's like not
Right
covered
there.
at all.
It really likes her left shoulder.
That-
Or just the
alright.
Somebody
microphone.
needs to because my left shoulder is in pain right now.
Right.
All right, there we go.
Good to go.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that was weird, but yeah.
Before we jump back into like
Oh, the
serious
white balance
things.
is all nuts.
Hey Morgan, can you give me a quick extra life read on smart water?
What?
It's a very old Extra Life joke.
Okay.
There was one year of Extra Life where I was basically refusing to drink anything except for Smart Water water bottles, and I was just doing fake ad reads for them throughout the evening.
Polar seltzer.
Yeah, exactly. C4 Super Brain. It has 200 milligrams of caffeine. If you want to feel like you're gonna die, drink one of these.
Good
Wow,
lord.
there's weird stuff I can do in here too. Like,
All right. Anyway,
yeah,
back
focus
to,
on what you're
back to
doing.
focus. So, Trev, now that
Okay.
you know what you do, what would you like to do?
I mean, the thing about what I would want to do is still the same. Like,
Okay,
there's
just
not.
watching.
What am I supposed to want to do? Like-
Make that insight check.
Oh,
I mean,
that? Yeah, I have an 18. Like,
Oh, an 18, perfect. You remember that kind of the way the order works in situations like this. There's a lot more focus on survival versus combat, if that makes sense. There's a lot more focus. Kind of one of the ways of the order is to continue the order. So if there what
Just ignore him for a second.
if there is some kind of danger, usually the immediate idea is to escape versus anything else. Oh no! I see where this is going.
I was gonna post my character sheet, honestly.
All right, that's better. I thought you were just gonna give yourself a 2-camera
Oh,
setup
wait.
inside the
Oh,
same
wait.
box.
It's Morgan, and then
Yep, there it
Morgan's
is.
like inner voice.
That's where I thought this was gonna go. That is exactly where I thought this was gonna go.
Jesus Christ! Oh, boy.
Oh Lord! Oh no! I hate this. I can't look at you. Okay. So you all heal up for a second, and then take stock of your situation. At this point, your eyes have adjusted. It's been maybe 10 seconds since you've come through the door. You could still hear the aboleth smashing against the rock behind you, trying to get back at its prey. You could still, Sai, you in particular, can still hear it screaming telepathically, just hunger, food, just repeatedly. That thing is pissed off, whatever's over there. In front of you, even from this, kind of short distance, you can see glowing green lights mixing with the very bright, kind of white light that seems to be radiating from the ceiling. You can see dark shapes running back and forth along the light, trying to occasionally gathering, it looks like, large boxes, paperwork. You could hear kind of indiscriminate shouting. You're only 20 feet away from the edge of this chamber. It's just that there's so much shouting over each other that it all just sort of has become noise, mixed with this very low, almost mechanical whine that seems to be filling the chamber, progressively getting louder and louder. As you all move slightly more forward and towards this chamber, what you see in front of you is a 100-foot long chamber with a doorway at the other end that seems to ramp upwards, with another set of those large stone doors that are wide open. Lining the wall, we'll start with the walls. We're going to start at the walls and then work in. On the right side of the walls, it seems to be a long series of desks surrounding a stone table that has been pressed into the wall and seems to almost be built out of the wall itself. It's a similar rock color to everything around it. There's no one on that stone table currently. On those desks, or around those desks, you could see individuals under a wide variety of different races. Some still under Githyanki glamours, others apparently just reacting to everything going on right now that magic has dropped and are very quickly like shoveling papers into chests and into crates, and just kind of fully focused on like gathering up everything they can and then running, it looks like. On the other side of the chamber is the much more concerning part of things. Lining the walls are a similar green chrysalis structure that you've seen previously. They are all cut open. None of them seem to have any people inside them currently. But they do have that similar green vine-like structure that seems to come across the ceiling and into that stone table area. What's truly concerning is underneath those. You can see these large metal bars set into the floor, these large grates. And from underneath those grates, you can occasionally hear the sounds of shifting and movement, as if there is something down there. All throughout this room is pandemonium, as these individuals are gathering up, crates and paperwork and trying to make a run for it. Some of them have already made their way out of that door. You could see them kind of heading up the... People who seem to value their lives over their research have not gathered that much and are just fucking running. Mm-hmm. There are maybe 20 individuals in the room currently with you. You could see 3 or 4 of them perhaps in that in the far passageway kind of heading out. But for all of your purposes, all of your eyes immediately lock onto these 2 larger individuals. One, a clear Goliath out of glamour. The other... what looks like a Goliath-sized Gith. Seeming is not a particularly complicated spell in that it can't change the size of something, just the appearance of something. So a hulking 8.5-foot tall Gith staring at another actual Goliath with a wheelbarrow-looking thing in front of them, with a white-haired individual in said wheelbarrow almost spilling out of it.
Gonna guess that's our guy.
Very quickly heading for those exits.
Yeah.
Trev, as you take all of this in, and this is just like an immediate flashback for you. You've seen situations like this before, including when the last time you infiltrated one of the Order's sanctuaries. This is a similar situation to what you saw going on with all of where Nathan was being held. So as you take a moment and kind of focus in, you can hear it. You can hear exactly what's being said across the room from you. As one of the Goliaths says, "Just run. Leave them to the abominations." The larger Gith one responds back with, "Fine," and snaps a finger. And you can see from the other end of that chamber what looked like they were stone walls. But now that they are moving, you can tell that they were another set of illusory terrain. Mm-hmm. If you guys had come in here a different way, perhaps you might have been able to do something about this, but unfortunately not. As these 2 gigantic monstrosities drag their ways out. Let me pull up a picture before I describe them for you guys, so I know exactly what I can say. They are similar in coloration and facial structure to creatures you've seen before. They are bipedal, 4 arms each. 2 large kind of roping arms followed by 2 smaller, much more humanoid ones underneath. These long manes, one with pure white shock of hair, the other with this deep crimson that seemed to go down their backs. The face is bestial and almost canine. And they're with powerful, almost kangaroo-like legs. They're horrifying to look at.
Aramel, I swear to God. Don't you dare.
You walk with me? Take a walk?
They seem to have some amount of madness in their eyes, along with a level of intelligence. An intelligent creature driven insane. And as they lumber their way out using their large arms to help balance them due to their heavy top form, Trev, you know exactly what these things are. They are an extreme version of Drider, with Driders being the failed kind of creation of Lolth, of the fusion between a spider and a drow. This is that taken a step more extreme. They are the unfortunate fusion of usually a drow caster of some kind and a Globberazoo, which you've interacted with before in the Hells. This is a Dragolith. These are horrifying banned beings. This is one of those things that even the most senior of Drow military would turn their nose up at the idea of using them, due to the fact that they are terribly, terribly strong, but worse, they are cruelly insane. They keep their intelligence in a way the Driders do not, but it's in a twisted and manic way. What's worse, they can still cast spells.
Those things can cast spells? Oh, no!
And as they drag their ways out, Trev, you immediately sword out, you had your sword out ready to go as you were approaching this, but now readied and moving. Would you like to give a warning to your party?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like, any of that, like, we all are gonna have to do this, or we're all probably going to have to run at them anyway, or do whatever. But like, to be like, by the way, those things know magic is probably the only thing you wouldn't necessarily guess by looking at them.
Good to know. All right.
I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative. For the purposes of this, there are only going to be 4 technical combatants on their side. This is mostly a room of scientists and researchers, a little bit like with very minimal soldier or presence of any kind. What that means is that the only combatants, so to speak, will be the 2 Dragoliths and the 2 Goliaths with the wheelbarrow. If you want to do anything about the researchers, if you want to cut one down, if you want to, try and stop them, what have you, you can do so, but they do not have an initiative, so to speak. They're going to move on layer action.
How far away are we from those dudes?
From the dudes, about 50 feet or so.
The combatants, the dragon.
The Goliaths are about 50 feet or so, maybe like 55 feet. They have very clearly pulled the Jarl off this stone table, tossed him in his wheelbarrow, and are heading for the door.
Got it.
The Dragolists, they're about 100 feet away, just literally coming out of fake walls on the other side of the chamber.
Cool.
All right. So 25 to 20.
Oh shit.
I was thinking.
Sorry, I just wanted to know while I had time so I could prep stuff.
Yeah, no, go right
how
ahead.
far away everything is.
I did not.
Can you look at my initiative? I got a 21.
Awesome.
I need to
19 to 15.
I need to check one quick thing.
Oh boy.
Woof. Okay. 14 to 10.
14.
13.
13.
All right, you guys can discuss who wants to go first.
I assume
Wait,
Trev.
no, I'm sorry. That's a 12. My math is bad.
Cool. 10 to 5.
8.
Okay. Sai?
3.
Here's the nice thing about initiative. At a certain point, it doesn't actually matter. But guys, woof. All right.
I thought my 14 wasn't bad. I thought it was middling.
It's not.
It's definitely middling.
You're going before most of the team.
I know. That's
Okay.
boy. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
And the Goliaths. Okay. Could be a lot worse. So because it's the new year, I'm messing around with a couple of new things to help you guys out. One of them I will be able to show you right now. Once I type.
Yeah, I wonder.
So, I will be updating this ticker with things as they happen. For right now, all you know is your own initiative orders. You don't know where the enemy combatants will
That's great.
be operating.
That's gonna be helpful.
Once you do know, I'll add them to this list.
Wait, doesn't Nyx's reliable talent also affect initiative?
I don't believe so.
Don't believe it
I
does.
think it was.
Does it? Oh,
think it
okay.
Initiative isn't a skill.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We use it as a skill check sometimes because I think it's a good way to say how fast can you react to something.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
But yeah, it's technically not. So,
Cool.
top of the order, Aramil, you do get to go first.
Oh boy.
Yay! I never get to go first, so I'm pumped. I have
That's
a
the word for it.
question while I read. How tall is the ceiling?
It's about 50 feet. It's not the tallest room in the world, but it's still tall. There are 3 orbs that are they're very clearly daylight orbs that are floating or enchanted with a daylight spell up onto the ceiling that are casting bright light in this chamber.
Okay. That kind of thwarts my plan to climb onto the ceiling and turn into a giant scorpion. So, instead, I'd like to turn into... I would like to turn into a fire elemental.
Okay.
Is there magma at all in this area?
No.
Okay.
The room is warm, but there is no actual lava in this room.
Good. Good.
I don't know how far away these guys are, but my speed is 50 feet.
You can get to the Goliaths. You can't get to the Dragoliths.
They
Damn.
have the Jarl, so
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to clarify
I
who
wanted-
had the
yeah.
Jarl, if it was the scientists or the. I was a little confused by who
It was
had
the
the Jarl.
Goliaths.
So yes,
Yeah.
the Goliaths have the Jarl in a wheelbarrow-esque thing.
And they're trying to leave.
Oh, very clearly. It's just that's written on their faces.
Okay.
turn into a giant scorpion and snip him in half.
So part of my idea is that I'd like to distract them, but should I not try and light those guys on fire for any reason?
I
Just
will,
don't light the Jarl on fire.
I will say
that is
this:
not them.
in the wooden wheelbarrow.
It's a dangerous.
So how far away are the what are they called?
Dragoliths?
Dragoliths.
Dragolith.
Draxolisks.
Sure.
Nailed it.
How far away are they?
About 100 feet.
Oh, fuck. Well, I suppose, is there any of the giant guys that's not holding the wheelbarrow?
So technically, in that, like, it is structured like a wheelbarrow sort of thing. So there are 2 handles over a wheel. So the one that looks like a gith, a giant gith, has the handles, whereas the other one has just like his hands on the front part of it, just trying to provide additional pull. So I guess technically the front one, but they're both like
light the wheelbarrow on fire, but
there's no guarantee you'll light the wheelbarrow on fire.
yeah, there's also no guarantee I won't.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attack the one in the front.
Okay, so you glide over there, making your way through some of the scientists.
Oh no! Do you burn some of them too?
No. I'm giving him the freedom to say that he can weave among them. There's only like 20 of them throughout the room. They're not.
Okay.
You can actually be very small as a fire elemental as
Yeah,
well.
you
Like,
can-
Oh,
like,
you can change your
through-
shape. Oh, that's
Right.
cool.
Anyway,
That's cool.
yeah.
Okay.
I rolled probably not high enough. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, word. I need more d6s. Give me one more d6.
Nope, that's not how much health they have. That's how much health they have.
Oh, that was such a shitty roll. Oh. All right, so it takes 7 fire damage, and if it's a flammable creature or object, it doesn't have to be a flammable creature. If the target is a creature or a flammable object, it ignites.
Okay, it is ignited.
Okay, so until it takes action to douse the fire, the target takes 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. Do you attack again, or do you not have multi-attack?
I attack again. I have multi-attack. Thank you.
Okay.
Word.
I need this. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to roll first. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh. Oh dear.
Okay.
So it's got a 7 to hit.
That's
Oh, no.
Nice try.
I
you.
think the wheelbarrow's probably on fire, guys.
You fucking land your first hit straight into this thing's chest as it does not see you coming because it is very focused on what it's doing. And as it kind of turns and looks at you with this like, huh, kind of expression, you go to swing again and it just kind of sidesteps. You hit the wheelbarrow. And it does not ignite.
Oh.
Ooh.
I gave you a D6's chance. I said 4, 5, or 6, it does not ignite. 1, 2, or 3, it does, and you got a 5. Nice job, buddy. So that's Armel's
Playing with
turn,
fire here, guys.
Mhm.
quite literally.
Because we into fire, guys.
So that's Armel's turn. Lair action, which means that I'm going to update this ticker real quick. Actually, I'm just going to do this too. All of the scientists at this point, they weren't like super focused on you being there. They were more focused on like what they were doing and getting out. A flaming creature kind of cruising through them 50 feet through the chamber does attract some attention. And
Yeah.
they are now aware of your presence there. It doesn't change what they're doing currently. They're still mostly running around collecting paperwork, trying to make it for the big shiny exit doors. But they're aware.
Yeah, the
Dragoliths.
Oh no. Oh no.
The Dragoliths. One of them will use its full movement and dash to get up to the fire elemental, but it can't do anything. So full movement action done.
Oh.
The other one is going to cast. Yeah, it is going to move 30 feet off the wall, closer to you, and kind of rear its head back and shoot this green acidic shape out of its mouth in the direction of all of you. It can only hit one of you. It's not aiming particularly well. I'm going to say it is traditional how you guys enter a chamber order. So Trev, probably Sai and Phaedra with Nyx and Marleman relatively behind. So I'm going to say that there is an equal 33% chance of it hitting Phaedra, Trev, or Sai.
Okay.
Let's see which one it is technically aiming at. It's going to be Trev, and it's going to attack with a... Its casting is that. Why is its cast that? Jesus!
Because it's mad. It doesn't control what spell
Yeah.
it does. Oh no!
Not exactly.
Oh god, it's like a wild magic monster.
Not exactly. Trev, that's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Cool.
Yay!
Sorry, Heather. I'm gonna need you to say that again.
No.
I refuse, actually.
Wild magic monster.
All right. It does still hit you. It just doesn't hit you.
Damn it.
It still hits you. It just doesn't like hit you. It's an acid splash.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
What?
Yeah. Wait. What?
No, it's either I like that. That's not how anything works. What are you?
As in
talking
you're gonna take half damage.
I was gonna say, like, there has never been a spell that is a ranged. No,
I agree. No, I agree.
You're making
Fuck-
shit up.
I'm not. This is a D&D spell. It's just acid arrow. On a hit, the target takes acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. On a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half as much of the initial damage and no damage at the end of its next turn.
Wild. What a
Yeah.
weird spell.
I agree.
Why not just make that a save for
I know.
Wizards? Wizards, what are you fucking doing?
This was not on me. I'm sorry.
This is an
Anyway.
old spell too.
It is an old spell.
It shows.
Wow. All right, cool. Rolled 3 1s on 4d4.
Whew.
So that is 3 acid damage. As
Oh, hell
it,
yeah, let's go.
as it splashes into your armor. That was fucking terrible.
Trev, while
And-
not that hurt, is still frustrated because that shit seemed like a ripoff.
and that's its turn. Okay. Next up in the order is Phaedra.
Okay, so I have a dumb idea.
Oh,
Great, perfect time
All
for
right,
it.
so okay, well, figure while it's early in. So
Yeah, before I get to do my dumb stuff.
so spiritual weapon, even though it is a phantasmal thing, it still physically causes damage. It still can physically hit something. Correct. Can I make a spiritual weapon giant croquet mallet to then hit the wheelbarrow with the Jarl towards me to try to try and bring him towards us to get him
You
out
can.
of the range. I want to try and then use my movement to try to move up to however far he get. I'm trying to get him out of there so
Sure,
then that way Armil
sure.
can burn the
Let's-
shit
I
out of
do
him.
have
Let's
an
see what
honest
happens here.
I have an honest question for you about this plan.
Yes.
Have you ever used a wheelbarrow before in your life, like in real life? You know what? Most wheelbarrows
what?
have one wheel at the,
The
front.
weakness of a
They don't
wheelbarrow
like
is
roll unless there's a person picking it up.
it's got
Let's
like
see what
one
happens.
wheel.
Can it
Let's see what happens.
I mean, it can move 20 feet, so at the very least, it can push it 20
I
feet.
think it's gonna
Let's see
go.
what happens.
Okay.
It's gonna roll like somebody's Lamborghini.
I just wanted to
down a
get
hill.
him out of the area so that Earl could burn him.
First
Okay.
things. All right,
Okay.
so you roll an attack on the wheelbarrow.
Okay, hang on.
It'd be like pushing.
hold on,
It'd be
hold
like smacking a
Great.
bike. I mean, like, let's see how far this thing goes. Nope.
Okay, so what am I? Let's see. Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, just
Okay.
roll an attack.
Okay. No, I was
Great.
trying to find the button on this. Sorry, 26.
That will certainly hit the wheelbarrow. The Goliath rolled the Goliath rolled a 21 on his strength save to try and hold on to it.
Okay.
So it will move. Roll damage, please.
Okay.
I want to know how come she doesn't have to wild magic surge right now. Every time I do something interesting or weird, I get shit on. It's not
That's
fair.
weird.
Thankfully, I only rolled a 1 on the d8, so 5 damage.
Great. It had 4 HP.
Great.
You smash the wheelbarrow with your spiritual weapon. You
Man!
do
Does
cause it. You do cause it to roll sideways onto its side, so the Jarl comes spilling out of it and onto the floor.
Oh. Okay.
He takes
Oh.
Hey, they're not going to run with him now, though. He's on the
5 fucking bludgeoning damage from hitting the ground at great speed. He does tumble, let's say, 10 feet closer to you.
Is he conscious?
No!
Yeah, I doubt it.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm now kind of worried because
He
I don't
didn't-
know if
He
how
didn't
death
fail a
works
death.
for these
He did
people.
not fail a death save.
That's what I was
Okay.
worried about. Okay,
He did
good.
not- he actually took 5 damage.
Okay. Cool.
So, pros
That
and cons there. Pros: Armel can't light the wheelbarrow on fire. Pro:
Hey, I can
the
still
Jarl
light
is
the
closer
fire.
to you.
I mean, you can light the remains of it. Yeah.
Totally.
All right.
Cons:
Okay. But you can see
everything
where
else.
you can see where I was going with this, though, right?
can.
Like, I was
Well,
trying to get him
as-
out of the area.
No,
As a person who's offered a definitional question about your plan at the very beginning, I think I did see where you were going with it. I just didn't agree with it.
That's why I asked at the beginning.
the plan worked. Anything you'd like to do with your action, since that's your bonus action, because spiritual weapon is fuck the fuck up.
Okay.
On fire.
You go scoop. Yeah,
well,
there you go. Finish the job.
I'll go my full movement to then get him.
And he's still too far away for your full movement.
They were only 50 feet away.
Yeah, and he rolled like
Yeah,
10
probably
feet
like
closer
30.
to you.
Yeah, so then 40. So if I was using my
Oh, so you're
dash,
using your dash. Okay,
Yeah,
so
to get to him.
you can't pick him up.
Okay, well, can I get like slightly like that way.
You are standing over him like a looming armored force of nature.
Sure.
Come
Yeah.
down. Look what I
Just
did
that
to
he
you!
ain't conscious, or else he'd be
Phaedra
terrified.
smashed his wheelbarrow and then went to flex
I just
over
want to
him.
be. Yeah. I just want to make sure I can get to him. That way, if the Goliaths come, they have to go through me to get to him.
Fair enough.
what I
Speaking of the enemies, the drags are going to use their legendary actions.
Oh no.
The one that is further away is going to magic missile. They're casters. They're not high level casters.
No, you
They are
laugh.
casters.
You know that's gonna hit.
No, I was
Um,
just that wasn't what I was expecting, so it just surprised me.
Unless
Yeah.
you're casting it at a very high level, it's not going to do a
No,
lot.
they can only cast it at level 1. It's
Yeah,
okay.
get him!
Woo!
Don't make these guys too unintimidating, because I might start rooting for them.
That's 3 1d4 plus 1.
I believe that is correct.
Oh, baby.
So level 1, that is 3 1d4 plus 1. Yeah. And they're
I'm a
all
little familiar with it. I don't
Yep.
know if anybody knows.
familiar with the magic missile brand of products.
I consider myself somewhat of a connoisseur.
Yeah.
A level 1.
All 3
3.
darts are going at Phaedra.
Sure.
Marla, it's just like, seriously, a level 1.
From behind, from 50 or so feet away from Phaedra, she can hear somebody going.
Damn, I rolled well. That's
Audible eye
15
roll.
points of force damage.
Oh, all right, sure.
Yo, max damage? Let's go.
Almost max damage. I rolled a
All
4,
right.
4, and a 2.
Cool.
Oh,
That's
Plus
very
3.
close. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wait, hang on.
wait.
Wait. Did you also
15
add the
would
plus
be
1 to
4,
each of
4,
those?
4 plus 3.
No.
wouldn't it?
I'm seeing if Hellish Rebuke counts for magic or if it has to be melee. Like,
Oh,
it's
right.
a
No, I'm
regular
stupid. It's
reaction.
13. Sorry, it's 13 damage, not 15.
Oh,
15
okay.
would be max damage.
But I was just checking because I have Hellish Rebuke, so I wanted to know if I'm just checking to see if it's.
I mean, you can't hit it.
I want to say,
It's a-
flavor-wise, it would be for melee things because of how it's
Well,
supposed to work.
It says one reaction in which you take response into being damaged by a creature within 60 feet that you can see.
It is within 60 feet of you.
Sure, I'm a Hellish Rebuke this fucker.
Great. It does fire damage, right?
It does.
Cool. Thanks for
Yes.
telling me. All right. How much damage does it take?
One moment. Where is Hellish Rebuke?
There's no way
It's-
I'm making this.
You got
It
this. You got this. You got this.
Oh, so close.
You could have just told us it went in.
It sounded like a basket to me.
Honesty is my policy.
It takes 15 fire damage.
All right. So it takes 7 fire damage.
All right.
Yes.
It's
Great.
resistant to
Wasn't
fire.
0.
It wasn't 0. The other one is also going to use its legendary action to make its 2 claw attacks on the fire elemental standing next to it.
Isn't it a fire guy? Doesn't it love me?
No.
Oh, I.
I mean, maybe it's just a joke. You're doing
Well,
your best.
All right. So what's that much to hit? That's a math is hard. 18 to hit.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Hang on.
Dude did not
Yeah,
come through to
exactly.
make fire, friends.
Yeah. And 23 to hit. So the other one will also hit. it.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Cool. All right. So both claws do that much. Oh boy, these things are fun. I should use these more often. So the first hit does 14 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god, that's hard math. Hang on.
Oh my god. Right.
And the
What's the answer?
Well, I just saw it. God.
And the second claw does oh buddy, 22 points of slashing damage.
Dang, son. Chill.
Trev, you are up.
Remind me of how far away these things are from me. Again.
So there is 2 Goliaths who were holding a wheelbarrow 50 feet away. There is a Jarl who is now 40 feet away from you, being loomed over by your cleric. There is a dragon
Protectively.
One of the
no way of knowing.
one of the Dragoliths is over with the Goliaths, and the other one is 70 feet away, closer to the exit.
All right, well, that basically means that none of them are within my range at all, so I suppose I'm going to just get as close as I can to, let's see, the situation that Phaedra has put herself in.
Okay.
And make sure that it does not get markedly worse.
Okay. Do you want to throw or anything?
Let me see. I suppose I could. Like, the bad situation would be real bad. Let's go for it. Why the hell not?
The guy on the ground.
Which of the three?
That seems bad. I'm gonna try and pick off one of the Goliath that has been attacked already.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that's extremely good. Whatever it is, like,
That will extremely hit.
it's a 19 before I start adding shit to it.
That will extremely hit.
So yeah, whatever that is, that's gonna work. But yeah, for the record, the thing that was that was going wrong with my character sheet earlier was that for some reason I had logged in to Beyond, but the notes section hadn't appeared, which is
So
the way
both
it looks
weapons
if you're
were
not logged in.
Oh, okay.
So, but like, no, even it couldn't detect that I was logged in for some reason, and it was
Right.
getting. It took a few tries. Like several page reloads later, I got there, and now I can remember what my damn weapon does.
Yeah, I was about to say that's where your weapons live. So.
Uh huh. You, and you. Sure, we'll take that. That's much better. 1s and 2s are for suckers. Rev ain't no sucker.
Marlman, you're on deck, so be ready to go. As you can see by the ticker.
Yeah. 28 slashing and 11 radiant, and then pull it back up.
Okay. It's still alive, but not by much. As Phaedra, you see Trev's sword, Dawnbringer in particular, just fly past you, embed itself in the chest of this Goliath, and come flying back out. The Goliath just sort of and seems to be very angry.
Yeah, I bet. Sword of defense. Not fun.
Wide variety of different reasons.
Remember that dude takes fire damage on his next turn too.
I will remember. I will remember.
Let's go.
Hopefully he's not fire resistant.
Collapsed in a heap.
Not yet.
Which of them looks like they're... Oh,
one of them has a giant fucking gouge in their stomach that is pouring blood, and the other one still looks like a gith. A very large gith.
He's on fire.
Also, yes, the one that is gouting blood is also on fire.
Okay, we're gonna the one that is still standing, because I have a feeling the other one is just gonna fall over at it. Somebody just gonna walk over and just.
Okay.
I'm gonna Chaos Bolt.
All right.
It's a ranged spell attack, which I
is.
don't do often. Do I have to roll? Yes.
You do. D20 plus your spell attack, Mond.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Of
Okay.
course.
I have it on camera.
Roll damage.
On a nat 20 on a chaos bolt, do you then do a wild magic surge?
Oh yeah, totally. That's upcoming, but I was just
Oh,
gonna
no.
wait until he does this part first. I didn't want to distract you.
Baby
Fucking
girl.
Bernie.
Oh, look at that smushy face.
I'm all for this. It's 2d8 plus 1d6.
Mhm.
2d8 plus 1d6, and it's damage is based on the d8, which I rolled an 8 and a 4. I'm gonna go ahead and say thunder damage.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you think, thunder or force?
Goliath.
Either.
Force is less likely to be resisted, probably, but I don't think.
Yeah, it's kind of
Otherwise,
like a.
what are you feeling, man?
Okay, that's it then. That's fine. I mean, force
So
it is. Force
so
it
12
is.
force.
Force it is. And I
and the
rolled
1d6.
12 plus 5, 17.
So 17. Cool. Math is hard. Cool. It is the Goliath's turn. Oh no, Wild Magic Surge. Sorry, I forgot. You almost got away with it.
God damn it! All right.
What's even better than this is that Marleman in game goes, "Man, she gets to do wild shit. Nothing happens." Meanwhile, and then immediately casts a spell, and wild shit happens.
My stuff was only wild in the sense that it was stupid and didn't work.
It did work.
Well, it didn't work how I wanted it to.
It didn't go how you drew it up, but it did work.
I guess. Okay.
5, 1, 5, 8.
Hang on.
7.
Please let this be a
1587?
Yes.
Please be a last-minute addition to my video. Please. Please. That's the one I'm working on after, so it's not time.
Can you remind me of what it was?
1587.
Uh-oh.
1, 5, 8,
Oh, no.
7.
Marleman, you cast your Chaos Bolt, and it strikes true, and you're like, yeah, that feels... Oh, and what I can only describe as an affliction that feels like you are Gary Wilson.
Oh, no!
As you feel your knees turn to dust.
What?
Yeah.
And you're...
Excuse
As you're
me?
suddenly very scared of walking downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like any of this.
I'm just going to read this one out loud because it's going to be interesting if it happens.
Oh,
Caster
no.
suffers 10 times normal damage from falls of more than 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
10 times.
So is the afraid of stairs thing just a flavor text from you,
I'm just,
Gary?
yes, I'm just being flavorful
Okay.
about it.
No,
That's
'cause
why I said
sometimes-
what it actually does.
I know, but sometimes those wild magic charts, they are extremely stupidly worded, so that's why I was like, that might
You're
be in there
correct.
too.
No, this was pretty specific.
Okay.
All right.
I really needed to make sure that it showed up on my screen here. Just want to share this with
If there's any
people.
time for the wild magic surge camera.
Yeah.
That's not the camera.
Nope.
Where'd he go? The wild magic is way off the screen.
Man, that was wild.
Oh, delightful.
Oh,
And you guys can't even
fantastic.
see it because it's blocked off.
This
Yeah,
is
it's too quiet.
delightful.
It's too small. All right.
All right,
Either way.
yeah. Cool.
So that happens.
Needs more star wipes.
Yeah. Phew.
It's like,
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, you just go to navigate to bigassmessage.com. You can put that window to good use.
It is the Goliath's turn.
Okay.
We're gonna do the fire damage first. So Armel, roll your 1d10.
He's got 8 fire damage.
Still alive.
Damn.
The one that is gonna die very soon. Phaedra and Trev, you're close enough to see this happen as well. You fuck.
Marlon and
Um,
have left the building.
Yeah, Mom was just out. Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Oh, I gotta order those shit.
We'll get there later. You watch both of these Goliaths' eyes go red. Literally red, as they both rage.
Oh, it's too bad they didn't do that before.
Well, they didn't have a turn yet. I don't know if you know this, but you have to rage on your turn.
I know.
The one that is gonna die launches himself into a full tackle at you, Phaedra, to attempt to grapple you.
Sure.
I need you to make a strength check.
Okay. Sure. Strength check or save?
It's a strength check. It is a, I believe.
Contest, basically.
Yeah, it is a grappling contest. That is exactly what it is.
I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for Goliathburg.
Oh man.
Hang on, I'm gonna make sure.
Based on how effective this spear is, we'll say who it actually is.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's like,
Where
He
is
rolls a 1, he breaks his own neck.
where
If he rolls
is
a 1, if he rolls a 1, he's Goldberg.
There it
If
is.
you know better, it can be somebody else. Give me Reigns or something. If she somehow dies, it's Reigns. The one hit kill.
so you can contest with a athletics check or a acrobatics check. It's up to you.
I wouldn't recommend the acrobat.
No.
I mean, one strength, one
No,
strength.
they are
There's
both
a
the same.
short
It's still a modified 20 because that was what I rolled.
Nice. It has advantage
Figured.
because it's raging.
Sure.
Awesome.
I did it.
That's a 23.
All right,
As
Okay.
it just
okay.
around you, two things happen. One, you're now grappled
Mhm.
by this on fire raging Goliath, which means that on your next turn, you also take the fire damage.
I resisted,
and
so it
two-
won't be too bad.
I mean, yeah, it won't be much of anything, but it is
Yeah.
a funny thing that's going to happen.
Okay, so I just got like football tackled, basically.
Basically, and two, you cannot make an attack of opportunity as the other Goliath runs over, grabs the Jarl,
Motherfucker!
and it begins to run. It doesn't make it far; it only makes it about 10 feet away from you because it has to use its movement to walk the 10 feet there, use its action to pick up the Jarl, and then fucking run. But it is moving.
Dang it! I should have used my Hellish Rebuke on this guy. Whoops.
It didn't make an attack on you. You couldn't have done.
Oh, the grapple was not damage.
No, there's no damage
Oh.
associated with the grapple. It's just
Oh, okay. Never mind.
well, okay. There's technically damage associated with the grapple in that you're now basically on fire, but that's a different conversation.
Okay.
However, the fire elemental does get an attack of opportunity on the
Burn
one that is
that
fleeing.
motherfucker!
I will note to you,
He's
it
holding
is
the
the
Jarl.
one holding the Jarl.
Fair enough.
Well, based on his positioning, wouldn't he also have gotten one when he moved past it the
Towards?
first time to get to the Jarl or whatever?
That's what I mean. Like this is gonna happen
I mean,
before
like,
it is. It's gonna happen
there's a
before it is attacking the Jarl.
Yeah,
yes.
can he smack him before instead
Yes,
of
there's
after
a-
he's
there's a
holding the
blast.
valuable target?
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Do it.
What'd you get?
Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm rolling.
Oh,
A nat. The first one was a 26, but it was a nat 20.
You only get one attack, so that is the only one that matters.
Nice.
But I'm a multi-attacker.
No, it's an
there's no
attack
multi-attack.
of
opportunity.
It's an
Yeah.
attack of
He's
opportunity.
running past you and you just bang.
Yeah, it's a reaction, not an action.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's still a heck of. You made the most of the one.
Yeah.
How much damage?
Let me tell you.
Please let it be a lot.
Remember, you double the dice. You don't double the.
Roll the
modifier.
dice, multiply that by 2, and then add whatever else.
I don't mean to be doing that. I apologize.
Uh,
What am I saying? I'm not sorry.
Fucking A, there you go.
Yeah, brains.
No, you
Wait.
double the
I just did.
dice. But
I-
it's 2d6, so
Right.
you have to roll 4.
No, you double what you roll.
Yeah, the result.
Oh, I thought they said double the
Whatever
dice.
18 plus 3 is.
So 21.
21.
21 fire damage. All right,
And he's
so
on fire.
That's a decent amount.
right, he is on fire. It is reduced by half.
Aw.
So he
Still.
does only take 10. But that is definitely something, and he is on fire. But he is now on
Wait a
fire,
minute.
holding the Jarl.
Well,
Wait, the Goliaths have resistance to fire?
Yeah, it's in there. They are bear totem barbarian Goliaths, which means that they take half damage to fire, cold, and thunder.
Oh, I thought it was just the drag.
Yeah, I thought the other guys did.
They do as well. That's natural in their skin.
Well, I
Um,
fucked up, huh?
Got it.
You didn't know?
Not really a great way to know.
Yeah, like this is
No, I just
that's
for some
just-
reason I didn't remember you when he got hit by the last deck. I didn't remember you having it.
he didn't because he wasn't raging.
Oh. Okay.
That is how barbarians work. When they are raging, they take half damage from anything that they
Got it.
from sources like that.
Resisted to. I see.
Correct. That is why when Heather said it's a shame he couldn't do that last turn is correct because they weren't raging yet.
Yeah.
The only way barbarians survive is by raging.
Yeah.
Not the point. So one on fire Goliath is holding your cleric. One on fire Goliath is holding the Jarl. Nyx, it is your turn.
all right. I think my cleric has got it. I'm gonna attempt to stab that fleeing guy in the butt.
Do it.
You're gonna have to throw.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to throw. They are
I'm
a
gonna
distance
put
away
my
from you.
boots,
Oh yeah, click your boots, and then you have
Oh,
six.
my
Yeah, you can
boots.
make it up to him. Yeah.
and he won't be able to get away.
Extremely impressed by the devotion to the task of this motherfucker, though.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's
On
a raging
fire.
barbarian. He's trying very hard with this guy. I'm gonna use my queen's feather.
Do you get sneak attack if they're fleeing?
Yes.
I do because he doesn't even know I'm there yet.
Woohoo!
All right.
Was it called flanking? Is when someone's behind you?
22.
We don't work with flanking rolls, but yes, that is a thing.
Okay.
22 will hit.
Okay.
Yay! Stab
I
him
need
in
to
the
gather
butt.
some dice. So hold on, let me roll the wimpy part first.
Yep.
1d4 plus 7. 8.
Okay.
Then
4.
This is gonna be a lot.
That is how they work.
Yep.
7, can I have your 6? Alright.
Yay.
Not bad, not bad. Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
One of the other characters that I'm designing is partially an assassination rogue for this reason. Because
they're
sneak
ridiculous.
attacks are cool as shit.
Yeah. Rogues are really
32.
fun.
So 32 reduced by half, so that's 16. Not
Why
bad.
is it reduced by half?
Because he's a
Because
barbarian.
he's
He's a
raging.
barbarian.
Right. I'm never gonna remember. And also, are we in dim light?
No, you are in bright light.
Damn.
Can attack him
You,
again.
you do not get to blink. I'm sorry.
Can I attack him again?
Do you have multi-attack?
Well, I have haste on.
That
Yes.
should give you another action.
I,
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
do.
I think on your turn you get to make 2 attacks anyways, and then
'Cause you're-
She's not.
another attack.
So I found this out recently. Assassination rogues have multi-attack. The other rogues don't.
Oh.
It was because I had haste on.
But yes, because you
Oh,
have
that's
haste,
why.
you do have another attack action.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes
But I
sense.
don't get the
Hasted assassination rogues can make 3 attacks because fuck you.
I
Good life
can't
lore.
do sneak attack again, which is the
You
only,
cannot do sneak attack again.
which is the
Not-
only part of that sucks. But I will take a quick swing at him with my dagger of venom just to try to give him a little poison.
Give him a little something on the way out.
Hey, give him a little something for the road.
Little pinch there. 27 to hit.
That will certainly hit.
And then Jesus. And then 7 damage. And he has to make a con save.
So he's raging, so he's actually already immune to poison.
Great.
Baritone and barbarians rule, by the way.
Nope.
But he does take 3 damage from your little something on the way out. And you actually do hamstring this Goliath, and he falls to the ground on fire, dead, dropping the Jarl onto the ground.
Please tell me he didn't land on top of said Jarl.
He did not land on top of the Jarl.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
Nyx is
like-
enough of an assassin to know where exactly to cut the hamstring so that way he wouldn't fall on top of
Yes. Yes, you hamstring this fleeing Goliath, and
Hooray!
he drops it to the ground. That is
Good
one
job.
Goliath gone.
Was it the 3 that did it?
Huh?
Was it the 3 that did it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Go.
He had exactly 3 hit points left.
Rad.
Oh my god.
That's great. I love it.
All according to my plan.
I fucking love D&D. It's ridiculous.
Sai, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like it's going well. Just the 2 big ass monsters left. One is like in.
Well,
the
no, there
group,
is still an
right?
on-fire Goliath holding your cleric.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
She's got that.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm fine.
She
I
just
got
made
a
friend
bunch of
as well.
touch spells. He'll be.
What
Don't
is the
worry.
positioning of the 2 big guys?
So there is one that is hulking next to Aramil.
All right.
That is also quite close to the Jarl now. They're actually they're a D&D square away.
Oh boy.
And then there's another one that is about 30 feet behind them.
All right. Fuck it. Let's go for the big boys. I'll move up to within 30 feet of the one that's near the Jarl.
Okay.
And I'll put my Hexblade's curse on him.
Okay.
And then I'll give him the finger.
Great. Finger of death.
I'll
Yep.
give you a phone call.
Nice.
Heyo.
Does it have to make a saving throw?
Yeah, it is a Constitution saving throw.
Well, it is good at those.
Yeah, I figured, but
I mean, yeah, what? What are you going to do in that circumstance?
Yeah.
17.
Does not save.
I didn't think so.
It's a
Nice.
19.
Yep.
Yeah. So he takes 7d8
Yep. Roll those up for me.
Whoa!
plus 35.
Oh, wait, plus 35?
Let's go.
Finger of Death is a fucked up necromantic spell.
Wait, where does the plus 35 is the
So
That's
it's
just the spell.
I think
Well,
it's fair for me to
it's
switch this
48.
back.
Yes,
and
dude.
it's 78 plus 30,
Yep.
and then because my curse is on him, he takes damage equal to my
Additional
proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he will take
Oh, man.
A woof level of damage.
Health of death right on the 10. I really don't know what you're surprised about. I was here to kill someone.
I just didn't I can't remember how many times have you tried to use this spell, Sykes? I don't remember.
He only got it recently.
Oh, maybe that's
Mostly
okay,
he's smiting people and stuff.
that's what I meant. Okay, I just wasn't super familiar
Basically.
with the spell.
Mhm. Yeah. Most recent level up, he got access to a 7th level spell.
Nice.
Yeah, so 59 damage.
Ah!
And the only other person I've used it on was your brother
Oh, and I wasn't
when I shot him in the back.
and I
And
wasn't there for that, so I wouldn't have remembered that.
And he legendary resistance did that shit.
That son
Okay,
of a bitch.
great. Yeah.
'Cause he's a smart man.
Mhm.
All right. So what'd you say again?
59.
What kind of
59
damage?
Necrotic damage.
Ah,
He does not have resistance to that. Okay.
okay.
All right.
Tough life, bro.
Good to
He
know.
didn't like that.
No, I bet
I
not.
bet.
Side, be ready to run.
Yeah, no, fuck it. That's my turn.
Okay. It is Armil's turn now.
I mean, I'll like, you know.
Yep, that's the most Aramil response I can think of.
Start fucking swinging.
I feel like I probably just like hang out or whatever. You don't need me anymore.
Oh,
there-
Oh no!
There's
Let's
another
put it
of
this
those
way.
guys.
A, there's another one. B, this one took 58 points of damage and looks hurt, but not that badly hurt.
All right,
59.
and I figure
Sorry,
I'll
59.
move on. As firewood, I'll consume as much as possible. I'll go to the one that just got hit, which
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
right. It's right next to you. Like you don't even have to move.
It had run up on you, remember?
Oh, that's the one holding Phaedra. I thought.
No, the
No.
Goliath or the whatever.
The Dragolith is the thing.
Oh God, yes. Armel, please hit the Goliath. Please, for the love of God, go and hit the Goliath that is holding your cleric. I don't want anything more in the world than for you to light your cleric on fire because they are currently one being.
Dude, I want. Yeah, I'd like do like some kind of tag team suplex move where you grab both your opponent and your ally.
Yeah.
I've got this guy. I've got this guy covered. Go get the Dragolith.
I'm gonna say you're gonna hit at the Dragolith that is standing next to you.
Tai Chi VSA did
No,
it. It worked
I'm
great.
sorry. I thought that Sai attacked the one that was further away, so I was gonna go to that guy.
No,
I'll hit the guy that's right next to me then.
cool.
Not enough to hit. Likely
You need to tell me the number.
12.
Oh yeah, that won't hit. Second attack.
17.
That also will not hit.
All right.
Oh no.
So
Okay.
I'll
You
just
just sort
stand here.
And it, like, you do actually hit it, but its natural armor is just strong enough that no fire like takes impact on it. Because you're just like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Word.
All right, lair action. The crowds shift. More of them make their way out of that exit and begin running down the path. Probably 8 of them. So there's about 12 of these other people still in the room, kind of milling about. You see one hit a lock or hit something that does something to the grates. You can hear them begin to move, but nothing happens with them yet. It hits a button essentially, and you can hear chains moving from the grates. Who has the highest passive perception? Because as a
Aramil.
fire elemental, Aramil,
Aramil.
it's still
I
yours.
think it's me when he's not. Hold on, let me double check.
Well, it's more important. Who has a passive perception higher than 20?
Oh, mine's 19.
I don't think anyone here does.
Yeah, I don't think.
No,
Armel does.
mine is 19. Or no, sorry.
Oh, Ryan's is 20.
Sorry.
That's
14
fine.
is
Like
mine.
20 is what we're looking at. RML, in your fire elemental shape, from the just general din of the room, you can hear someone say, "Burn out the hostages."
Ooh.
Burn us out. Oh,
No, we're not the
Not
hostages,
us.
darling.
I got it.
Trev, you're muted.
Was John McClane a hostage? Only in his own life, maybe.
It's just the age-old question: was John McClane a hostage? I think so.
Philosophers have been trying to figure this one out.
Next up in the
For
order are
decades.
the Dragoliths.
Mhm.
We're going to start with the one that got fucked the fuck up. As it looks at you, Sai,
Sounds reasonable.
being intelligent enough but still insane to be able to tell where a spell comes from.
Mhm.
As it looks at you and casts.
My finger's still up.
Yeah,
Which one?
exactly.
You know which one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Sai's looking over at his enemies going,
Yep. Yep. That I nailed it.
the lone finger.
Sorry,
The Dr.
give me
Evil.
give me one quick second here. I just have to figure out what the highest thing it can cast is.
And he looks at you and casts. Hold on, what's the worst?
And casts Lightning Bolt.
What's the most pissed off thing it can do?
Which
sorry,
means
because
it
what?
which means it hits the Goliath, Phaedra, Trev.
Wait,
Wait, it's
I hadn't
chain
gotten
lightning?
I hadn't gotten that far.
A stroke
I
of lightning
threw a
forming a
weapon
line
on these people.
100 feet long and
Yeah.
5 feet wide blasts out from a direction you choose.
I will counterspell that shit.
Okay.
Ooh.
The other
Um,
finger comes up and counterspells.
Okay.
Stone Cold Steve Austining at this dude.
Yeah. For counter spell,
Where's the beer
So,
can?
He needs to
wait,
know what level
if
the
it's
spell is.
4th level or higher, I need to make a check.
it is 3rd level, so it is just
Yay!
gone.
See ya.
As
Good job.
from its mouth, you can see the crackling electrical energy go to like spit out, and you just nope.
Yep.
Could be pissed.
Oh, you left this one right here.
Yeah. And it just sort of. That's
I
the
make
end.
a
Of,
friend
that's the end of what that one can do.
everywhere I
It is
I
actually
hate it
gonna.
when my rage spell gets countered.
It is going to move. It is going to ignore the Jarl on the ground next to it, and just stomp past the Goliath and the Phaedra thing over to Trev and Sai.
Believe it or not, this was
you guys
my
are
plan.
about equidistant to each other, so
This is going perfectly.
Cool.
yeah, that really worked well for you.
Yeah.
I need Armel to make a perception check once he comes back.
Ryan?
Well, we can come back to it. It's okay. The other Dragolith is going to make its
Death
turn.
awaits.
He's a fire elemental. Do you still need him to make a perception check?
It's because he's a fire elemental that I need him to make a perception check.
Oh no.
Okay.
Trev knows what I'm asking.
I have a feeling what you're asking.
So, meanwhile, the other Dragolith is going to take its turn. It is going to use its full movement to get up on Aramil and swing 3 times. Once with a bite, twice with claws. It is going to take fire damage if it hits. I know, but it does, and it knows, but it does not care. God, fire damage to the mouth. That just sounds bad. I should probably take those guys off. Do you have his AC up?
Yeah.
Perfect. The first one is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The second one is a 15 to hit.
Yep.
Is that his
Wait,
AC?
It's very close, but no.
Okay. And the third one is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, so all 3 hit. For the bite, he takes 23 points of piercing. Nope. 24 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Roll a d6. Tell me what the number is.
Wait,
Yeah, you're here.
I'm here. Sorry. It's a 5.
Cool. So it takes 2 points of fire damage for biting you,
Yeah.
and then the claws.
Maybe you can bite my fire.
The claws do 14 slashing damage on the first one,
14.
and 16 points of slashing damage on the second.
So 30 total.
Good math.
He's still a fire elemental. You need to
Good.
make a perception check.
Okay.
Yes, you also need to make a perception check. It's not a terribly high DC, but there is something you need to notice.
Oh.
Can you go to my... No, we use mine.
Oh, you do use yours?
Yeah.
So plus 10.
18.
Okay, yes, you're paying enough attention that you do not float over the Jarl and fill the same space as him as you're hitting the Dragolith before.
Oh, good.
Phaedra, you are up.
I hate to say this, but I feel like Aramil should have disadvantage on that roll.
Whoa, he's fine.
I mean, I wasn't gonna do it, but
Ryan.
no,
I respect it.
you do not have disadvantage on that roll.
Honesty is our policy.
Yes. Phaedra, you are up.
Okay, so
Preach, Ryan.
the guy, if I am grappled,
Mm-hmm.
right? That means I can't.
Oh, first off, Aramil, roll a d10 for me.
Yes. I would love to.
Thanks. As you burn your own teammate, technically.
It's gone.
A 1.
A 1.
All right, so you take 0 points of fire damage.
You're welcome.
Thanks. All right. So if I'm grappled,
Mhm.
that means I can't. What can't I do if I'm grappled?
You cannot cast spells that have some amount of hand movement component. You cannot move.
What
You
about
cannot-
touch spells?
I mean, you'd have to be touching, like, if
The
you're going to try and
person-
cast a touch spell of the thing
On-
grappling you, yes,
Yes.
you can do that.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Can't inflict wounds not kill? Like, that is a important part of that spell, is that it cannot kill.
No. It just says make a melee spell attack against a creature you can see. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. I don't know. But
Okay,
this-
fair enough. Make a melee spell attack with advantage.
Cool.
Or, technically, yes, with advantage. I take that back.
Okay. 27.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
So it takes. Let's see.
Oh, I'm thinking of harm. My bad.
Okay. Takes. So I roll 4d10 for this. It takes 26 necrotic damage.
Great. It had 2 hit points left. You
Good.
could have fucking tapped it with your
I
fist. and you
know,
would've
but it
killed
was. I wanted to be sure because it was still raging, so I didn't
Alright.
know.
As this Goliath kind of slumps into you and
Good.
then slides off you onto the ground.
Cool. All right. All right. So I'm gonna.
Trev, you're on deck.
There's the. Okay, so Goliath's dead, and there's a.
Dragolith in front of you, Dragolith
front.
behind you. There's a Jarl in between you and the Dragolith in front of you.
Okay, I'll step in front of the Jarl to. Well, they've been ignoring him because they're not
One of them wasn't close enough to do anything with him to begin with.
Fair
The
enough.
other one got distracted by a counter spell that made it very angry.
Okay, can I pick up the Jarl as like my bonus action?
No.
No? Okay, crap. Alright. Alright, cool.
You can again loom over him.
I'll
With an
loom over.
imposing
Fine.
devilish shadow.
I'll loom over him and move the spiritual weapon to have it bonus action attack the
Okay.
Drago thingy.
Yep, sounds good. Roll your attack.
Hold on 1 second. spell is way too strong, and I like it.
I've also just been informed that it's actually Dragloth. It's not Dragolith.
Sure.
I think Dragolith sounds better, but it is Dragloth.
24.
24 will hit.
Cool. It takes a 9 force damage.
Great.
Cute.
All right. That's your turn. They are going to use their legendary actions. Dragoloth, that is very angry with Sai, can't quite reach him because there's a Trev in the way. So he's going to strike twice at Trev.
There's a
In his, like... Trev, you look puny. It's
No, yeah, that's fine.
It's like trying to move you, basically, to get to...
Yeah, best of
It's
luck,
like trying to
man.
scramble over him to get to me.
In a manner of speaking. More like swiping with claws, just trying to, like, knock out of the way. Not
now I'm,
knowing
like,
that...
offended, so now I'm considering the other thing. Can you make that thing make a strength roll, please?
Sure.
Oh, boy.
I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trevathan is offended now.
That's a 22.
Oh, that's a shame for him. Mine's a 26.
Oh, no. All right, so the first... That stops all of his actions, doesn't it?
Fuck it. I don't know. You're the one who made it up.
I believe that actually cancels the entire action, so it doesn't even get a second swing.
Fuck it. Well, the attack coming back at him is a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. Who's puny now, sucker? Boop, 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 boop.
Whoa. Morgan, that was a lot.
Neato.
Oh, no.
28 slashing damage, 15 radiant damage.
All right.
Fuck that on my face.
It hurt. Well, no, it's going to remain in your face, but...
Yeah, well, good.
It did not like that. So
This thing's taking a beating.
It is, and it is still standing and still looks pretty healthy.
It started.
It
By some
definitely
generous
did start it.
definition of that.
Very true.
The other one is going to cast a spell.
I cast a spell.
Pardon
I
me.
cast a spell on you.
Oh, I don't need that anymore, which was the Goliath sheet.
Wait, whose turn are we on right now?
It's a legendary action term.
I believe I am next.
You are next.
Okay, I thought this was during your turn, and then all of a sudden it
no.
flipped to the next guy. I'm like,
No.
No, I haven't got my
As it's going
back yet.
to Witch Bolt
Which bolt
on
is
That's a good
The fire.
spell.
on the Fire Elemental.
At what level?
It can
How
only
do we
cast-
know?
It can only cast it at level 1.
Oh, that's fine then. That's
Can
not
we
bad.
tell that at a glance?
No. But
I mean,
it doesn't really matter.
So I consider himself somewhat of a connoisseur of witch bolts. It's like,
Yeah.
I have the spell.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it can only
That's a level
cast
one.
as its legendary action. It can only cast level 1 or lower spells. That's all.
Right.
Nice.
Okay. Also,
So-
we should be able to tell the relative strength of spells that are cast.
Based
Yeah,
on the
give or
fact
take.
that you have
That's
counter-
a
based on the
17
fact that you have
to hit
counter
Fire
spell, yeah.
Elemental.
Yeah.
You guys are smart enough.
Fire Elemental.
That would be Ryan.
That's a 17 to hit.
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah.
That is.
Emily knows.
I did your turn once and I remember the AC.
Good job. Well done.
Woof. That is full damage. 12 points of lightning damage, and you are now marked.
I believe you're also now.
I'm also now not a fire elemental.
Oh,
All
no.
right, you are back to elf, and there is a very large, very angry monster in front of you.
Am I still marked?
Yes, you are still marked.
Okay.
Does that mean
Um,
anything that he could
It
know?
means something for me. It means nothing for him.
I'm assuming it's something like a
Okay.
hunter's mark.
Sort of. There's a reason that Witch Bolt is a good spell.
Yep.
So, Trev.
I'm going to attack the guy.
Okay, you can attack the guy.
All right. Well, that's 2 attack, the lower of which is a 27 to hit.
That will hit. No, we're both hit. Fuck.
Oh hell yeah, let's go. That's a whole bunch. 31 slashing, 14 radiant.
For the first one.
Yes.
Cool.
Aw.
God, you're a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And 30 slashing, 11 radiant.
As you just fucking Zorro your way through this thing, and it falls to the ground dead.
Hey, I get health
One
back.
down.
Nice.
Is that
How
the
is-
one that marked?
No.
Arno?
No, it's the other one.
How close is the other one, by the way?
About 50 feet or so from you. About 30 feet from you, actually.
All right, I still get it.
Marleman, you are up.
Wait, I'm very confused. I thought that I attacked the one that Sai attacked.
No, because that one moved away from you.
Okay.
What?
A
No.
lot of,
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
that seems probably right, but we're fine. It doesn't really matter at this point. The only one that's left is now going to try and deal with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened was they shuffled out on you.
Okay.
There was one that attempted to lightning bolt at a lot of people. Sai counterspelled them. It got very angry and used its movement away from you. You couldn't take an attack of opportunity because you hadn't gotten your reaction back yet from the time you used it previously.
Right, that's what it is. You had already
Yes.
attacked
Oh,
opportunity to somebody else.
All right,
So
all right,
somebody
all
doesn't move fast.
And then the other one walked up on you
Yes.
because you are further away from everybody than everyone else.
Except Phaedra's by me.
Yes, she is closer to you now because on her turn she moved to you.
Right. Good. Okay, cool.
Marleman.
Thank you.
Okay. 4th, 6th. How is this? What this is his last dude, right?
Yeah, plus all the other people.
Okay. How bad does this guy look?
Not.
Okay. I'm going to expend 6 sorcery points.
Okay.
Whoa
You
now.
can do that?
Like,
Yep.
are you trying to end the world here, buddy?
No, I'm doing it to give myself a level 4 spell slot,
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're out of
Oh.
spells.
which I'm
It
going
has
to
been
then,
a long day for Marleman.
which I'm then going to spend and cast Blight on him.
Okay.
Huh, necrotic damage works, huh?
All right.
Does it work? Did
go.
I mess something up, or is this just
No,
like,
no, no.
It's gotta make a con
Marlon
save.
would be like,
No,
ah,
that's
necrotic damage. I love that.
yeah, totally.
It does not save.
Cool.
It rolled a 13.
Really?
Yeah.
His con?
What? His con's really good. He rolled a 4, and it got him up to a 13.
That's why I'm like, okay, that makes sense. All right.
For the 2 con saves these things have had to make, I rolled like shit for both of them.
Derp.
No.
All right, that is 8d8 damage. He takes 35 damage.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Does take
job.
all of that. So,
Nice
well
job.
done on that one. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yes, actually. I'm going to give... Who is like close?
Didn't you have to use your bonus action to spend your sorcery points?
I don't know. I thought it was free action. Hold on. I think you might be right. Now that
I
think
don't.
about it.
We don't do this enough for me to genuinely know.
I know. That's why I'm like, I haven't used it in a while, and I just realized that I needed to do it. Yeah, it is my bonus action. I'm sorry. You're right.
That's what I thought.
You're
Okay.
totally right. So I guess I'm done then.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm chilling. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Not a problem there. Next up is Nyx.
Yes. So I'm gonna come up behind that last guy
Okay.
and try and stab him in the butt.
It'd be hard to come up behind him because you are in front of him right now.
Oh, come on. He's sneaky.
But
sneaky.
it's paying attention to the juicy elf in front of it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What I was gonna say was
And also just
I
got
was
hit with a
under
bunch of
the impression he was
necrotic damage.
Very focused on something else, but
Yeah.
so if I can kind of just get, I mean, I think even if I don't say I come up behind him, I think I still get sneak attack, but no.
Yeah.
I did, for the record, if I could, want to get kind of
Yeah, for the most part.
behind him.
I'll give you that.
Okay. That's not great. Let's see. That's probably not going to hit. 17.
That ties with his AC, so it does not hit.
Okay. Try one more time. Oh, worse. So definitely not. I do nothing.
Okay. You and it just sort of like its height is tough. Like it is a hardy magical creature. Sai, you're up.
All right. So instead of taking the health from the other one, I'll move my curse over to the last remaining Dragolith,
Cool.
or whatever it's called. And how's it looking, by the way?
It's still pretty good.
All right. I'll come up on it and give it a whack.
All right, give it a whack.
That'll be a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Oh shit! I didn't say it, so never mind.
What?
I was gonna use my bonus action to activate the Maw of the Dragon, but I didn't say it.
Yeah.
So he will take. Oh boy, what is it now? He's going to take 24 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
6 points necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna Eldritch Smite him.
Do you still have the spell slots for that?
Yeah, I only used one.
You used two on
Everything else-
counterspell.
Yeah, I have one left.
So
No,
you
I have
Finger
two
of Death,
left, 'cause
you
I only
counterspelled, and you...
Finger of Death is Arcanum. It doesn't take a spell slot.
Christ.
Warlocks.
Broken. Broken.
Warlocks. Okay, yeah.
I love
Go for the Eldritch
Truly.
Smite.
You truly love to see it.
Yeah. So do your Eldritch Smite damage, and it is prone. Or does it have to make a strength check?
Jason?
Jason.
I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
21 force damage, and it's knocked prone.
Oh, God. All right.
Sorry, if I have my app open, you guys apparently can't hear me sometimes. But
Gotcha.
sometimes it can. So it's
All
literally.
right. It is H and P. Hexed and
Cool.
prone.
And I will take my second attack on it with advantage.
Yes, you will.
One second. Ooh. That's a 36 for a natural 19, which is a crit for me.
There you go. It is immune from being charmed, so it is not charmed by you.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
This thing's about to get fucking erased.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Jesus.
Okay. 50 damage total.
Oh, it is.
There you go.
You did
44
one.
slashing,
You did one
6
damage more than you needed to, as it is
Hey.
very dead.
Hey.
Nice job.
And now I'll heal up on this one.
Okay, you heal up off that. We are still in initiative order. Aramil, you are up.
I will not.
So you're the only one who heard someone say, "Burn out the hostages."
Yeah. I definitely would tell my people that, and probably. Do I see anywhere where I think that would be?
I mean,
No,
you hear chains, and you see the grates over the cages. They look like in the ground beginning to move.
I don't really understand what burn out the hostages means.
That's a shame.
They're probably going to burn all the people that
What-
are in the
what
cages.
people?
There are like people in cages in the ground.
Remember, there was also,
You-
it wasn't just
You
the Jarl who
haven't
was
checked
taken.
yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember like looking at the ground. Like I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
you have not checked those grates yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at one of those.
Yeah, it's only a 40-foot long chamber as it is, and these grates take up about 10 feet of space off that side wall, so you can definitely get there. You look down and you see this long trench. It's about 15 feet down to the bottom, with about 30 people in it, all in some manner of dirt and disarray, all of them looking incredibly emaciated. And poorly kept. Kept enough to be alive, but just on that raggedy edge. And also standing over here, you could see, now turning kind of backwards, and spatially remembering the chamber before where the aboleth was, This cage is on the same side of the room as the lava, the lava pool was.
Oh no!
And now you can see, looking back at that wall, there seems to be movement. Nothing has opened yet, but movement in that wall as what looks like something is opening.
So can we open the grate?
That is up to Armel what he wants to do.
Why is that up to Aramil? Why can't I?
Because we are still in initiative order.
And Aramil is not strong.
Turn into something else.
Aramil is probably stronger than any animal.
That's not true at all. That is not even remotely true.
Super not true.
Gorillas and shit are pretty strong, but also like earth elementals are pretty strong as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be an
Also,
elemental
whatever. Yeah, you don't have to like. We can
can.
make a plan.
Oh no,
too.
you can't.
No, I can't. I'm out.
Yeah, you're out.
Oh.
Yeah, we can
I
we can figure this out.
Yeah, let me.
Can we identify? Can we see like who the hell might be pulling levers or whatever to make this fucking happen?
You did see one individual hit a button as they were running past something.
Is the yeah? Can we find out if there's a button, some kind of actually but no button? Like,
I mean, there is a so the panel that button was on.
Button on that control panel somewhere.
the panel that button was on the opposite side of the wall, over where the stone table was and all those desks. You do not know currently if there is a wait, hold on button over there, but you could, you ran to this side of the room, Aramil. You could run back to see if there is, but you're probably using your action to do that, so you might not be able to hit said button if it is over there.
Here's what I'm going to go for.
Although I guess hitting a button is probably a bonus action. Action economy is weird.
I'm going to go for... so I've moved to this grate.
Yep, you look down. You see people.
Right. Can I tell if they'll be able to get out if I take this grate off?
There are really like ramshackle shitty ladders in the wall. So they could climb, but they don't look particularly strong or healthy. So they might not be incredibly fast about it.
Right.
They're also, and you can get this just sort of by looking at them, they look like the soft, doughy type of people who haven't done a lot of manual labor in their lives. You have a feeling these are probably clerics and or mages.
Right.
So they're just probably wimpy anyway.
Right. Fuck.
Oh, that's not happening.
Second, I will turn to Owl Bear, and I'm gonna try and rip this thing off.
Can you turn into an owl bear? Oh, you can. It's technically a beast.
It is. I thought it was a monstrosity.
No,
it's a monstrosity, but I have to see which credit rating it is. I'm sorry, I didn't look it up.
If it is a monstrosity, you can't turn into it.
It's technically a monstrosity. I looked this up.
Yeah.
Grizzly bear.
Yeah,
regular bear. Regular bear is cool too.
Regular bear.
We had to address this during the Great Gorilla versus Grizzly Bear discussion a few weeks ago.
We did. A brown bear has strength +4. A gorilla.
There's no gorilla. It's just called ape, and it's strength +3.
Yeah, so a bear is strong.
We know that a bear would beat the shit out of a. Leave it over this.
A bear would beat the shit out of a gorilla. Yeah.
If a gorilla could learn sign language, it could learn martial arts.
So there you go.
Anyway, so you turn into a brown bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna go brown bear, and I'm gonna try and rip the grate off.
All right, make strength check.
Terrify these people. But save them.
I mean, they saw him turn.
Yeah, they did see an elf turn into a bear.
Like, guys, I got you.
They're also like, you can't see them, so I'll describe what you see when you get over there. But
if we're assuming that they're the magically inclined people who have been taken into custody, then they know what they know what the fucking deal is.
Yeah, they know what magic is.
Score.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled. It's a fucking 8.
Yes.
No.
You roll a 4.
He rolled a 4.
Oh no.
Oof.
Hang on.
A fucking 8.
There might be a way to make this better.
There's also bears have multi-attack.
That's not it.
Damn. So bears can climb fast as fuck. So
yes, they can, but that's also not it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they don't have athletics as a skill either. Damn, I can't even give you I can't even make that better for you.
no.
It's just an 8. As you guys see this bear, you see Armo run over to the grate, look down, a look of like shock and like brief fear. Him turn into a bear, grab the grates, and just go.
Chips a tooth on it.
He's using his claws. He's not.
I can imagine using his teeth.
Yeah.
I'm not a savage bear.
Yeah, he's a good bear. You can see Phaedra. His hair is a little curly, like
Yeah, he's one of those
very, like,
bears that mouth is
soft
on a ball.
Yeah,
Okay.
he would not have won the world's fattest bear competition this year, but
Fat Bear Friday.
Fat Bear Friday.
Can it also be that I told them the situation before I
Yes,
turned?
as a free action, yes.
You did.
We're here to let you out of here.
Yeah.
And then
It is the lair action now.
Oh,
As Armo, you as a bear, as you on these, you kind of turn and look, and you can see that wall begin to slide up. Nothing is coming in yet, but the wall has definitely moved. It's probably like a chute sort of thing, so it's not like an immediate. Let's put it this way: the lava has about 15 feet to move from the end of the last chamber to here. And that doesn't happen immediately. So, but you're in the danger zone. Phaedra, you are up.
okay.
Just me
You
hanging
have
out.
you have a bear friend just on bars that are not moving.
Okay, so all right, so the bars and like the grate, what is the material of the bars? Are they
Iron.
Are they iron? Okay, I was gonna try and maybe like stone chip to try to like, because I can't. I'm not that strong.
I'm gonna feel really bad when all of these people burn.
Did I get the sense of the lava shoot thing happening?
Oh yeah, you could see it happening. Like it is no longer like a sense thing. You can now just see an open hole in the wall and an orange glow beginning to form in it.
How far away is it from me? That like, I'm trying, because I'm trying to think like maybe I can stone shape to try to divert it a little.
The chute, it's in the wall. Like you can be as close to that as you want to be.
Okay, I'll try
Is it a touch? Do you mean?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So it is like you can get to the wall relatively easily. The like chute itself, like the opening of the chute is inside the cages.
Yeah, I'm trying to give us another turn, essentially, trying to like block it with the stone, because like I know the lava will come through eventually.
Yeah.
But like I want to try to give us a little bit of time, because I can't do that much otherwise, I think. So
I mean, yeah. Okay.
like based on what I can see and the amount of time we have, I'm going to do
how thick can you make it with stone shape? How thick can you make it with stone shape?
5
with a
feet,
QUE, brother.
5
Yeah.
feet thick.
Okay. It'll probably give you another turn.
Okay,
only a couple
yeah, I'll
scenes
do
there.
that, because then that way at least I'm just like, get them out now. Like I'm gonna just I can do that another time. So if I have to keep doing that, I will.
Well,
the next
here's
turn.
the problem.
Yeah.
To do it, like to get in a position where you can do it, you have to stand above it. So you're standing on the grate, which means that if the grate beneath you wants to open, you can't be there.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
Because it's not like you can just like find a connecting wall and fucking toff it. Like
Right.
you have to actually be near where you're trying to stone shape.
Okay. And then for bonus action, I will. That's an action. I'm just seeing what I can do. Can the spiritual weapon try to help break the fucking grate?
Can I ask an earnest question, because I don't know how far away from the turn order Trev is, and he's not.
You are
You have
next.
to wait to talk. Oh, thank
You are
God.
next.
Did the check the control panel plan just completely go out the window?
Yeah, nobody bothered to follow up on that yet.
Because Aramel didn't have the means to do it because he already had run across the room. But
Oh,
is
I
that
thought
just a complete non-starter?
I thought they just said it was I thought that okay. I
The-
thought
I
that
just wanted to be
the desk
not-
that that the button that was hit on is on the opposite side of the room from the grate. You don't know if there is something over there that
We've just
can do
decided
anything.
that it's
You
not
just
worth
didn't.
looking at all.
Oh, okay. I think I misunderstood that.
But
Yeah.
that's fine because you've given you guys another turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just wanted to bring that back up.
You cannot
because
use
it
your
was-
spiritual weapon to try and pry open these grates because the spiritual weapon does not have a strength score.
By my
Okay.
understanding, it was like, this might be worth looking into. Maybe not
Now-
for me, but I
Sorry.
just don't want us to think that this is completely ruled out.
Okay, sorry. I based on what you had said, I thought it was a no-go, and it was just to get them out as soon
You
as
don't-
possible thing. Sorry.
You don't know. Like you just don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
It might be. There might not be a button over there that says,
Yeah.
"Hey,
It
fucking
might
stop
not be
it."
an
But you don't know
override,
that yet.
But who knows?
Listen, buying
I will
time
s-
is a good thing to do in
Yeah.
I will say this:
Yeah.
with your spiritual weapon attempting to crowbar open this thing, you can make an attack on the bars. They
Mhm.
are iron bars.
Bars.
I think it's dumb, so I don't think I'll do it.
Okay.
I feel like if anything, it would make it worse.
I was gonna say
Knowing-
there's a non-zero chance that you bend it in such a way that it will no longer open, which would have been a real fucked up thing to do.
Yeah, I was just give me 1 second. I'm just checking to see if there was anything else I could do as a bonus action.
Actually, you know what? Make
Another
a
really useful thing you can do is making sure you're absolutely not standing on top of it if I am right after you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
but that's movement.
You smack the wall,
Yeah,
make the
yeah.
sun shape, and get off it.
Yeah, that's my physical movement. Can I? Did anyone look really hurt? I guess I could healing word, but it was anyone like? Nah.
In the hole, or you guys?
Us.
No, not really.
I look
The
better than when we
Jarl,
came
the
to
Jarl
this
was
fight.
unconscious, but not like I had to stabilize him. Correct?
He's still unconscious on the floor, and you have no idea. You have not rolled a
Yeah.
medicine check. You
Nobody
have
has
no
checked.
idea.
Nobody has given any thought to that, really.
I will healing word him
Okay.
just to be safe.
Okay.
Probably a good thing.
Just to be safe. Because it's a bonus action and first level. So I
Go
will.
ahead.
He gets 6 hit points back.
Great. You have undone the damage you did to him.
Cool.
Perfect.
You'll never know.
They'll never know.
Trev, you are up.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, well, since I earnestly think I can actually say that Trevathan is stronger than a grizzly bear, which fucking owns, I'm not going to try to pick this thing up.
Go for it.
Is athletics a thing I can use if I
Yeah,
have it?
totally. Yes, 100%.
Fantastic. That's a 22.
Okay, you definitely you get over to the closest set of them and just yank. You're like 10 feet away from the bear or so, and you could feel the lock underneath, the locking mechanism just break out from underneath you as they swing open. Not the entire thing. It looks like there are different sections of it. It's one long trench, but like different sections of like caging. It's not just one long cage.
Cool.
Well, okay. It is one long cage with discrete tops, I guess is the
Yeah.
way to put it.
Yeah.
Not the point. You break open about 20 feet of it. And
Did I pick a spot? Am I dumb, or did I pick a spot next to a ladder?
no, you picked the spot next to a ladder.
Good. So I would have been bummed out.
No, you did do that.
Good.
You kicked the ladder in.
All right. Yeah, please.
Ooh, no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We got you on the deep end of the pool. Ooh,
Yeah.
sorry.
All right.
Shit.
Anybody who can move, get out of here. Anybody who can't, can any of you not move?
You see some vigorous nodding.
To wit.
Yeah, to which one? Does anybody need me to come pull them out?
The one closest to you kind of crawls along the dirt floor and looks up at you and gestures at their mouth. And now you can see that they actually have no tongue.
Oh, great.
Oh
How
shit!
deep is, for the record, how deep is this?
15 feet.
Okay, I can always drop down invisible rope, and they can hold on, and we can pull them up. Maybe.
That sounds good too.
One at a time.
So they
Oh, we don't
cannot
have- I don't know
they
if we
cannot
have time
answer
for
your questions besides
That's the
nods.
problem. And I can't grab them right now, unfortunately, because
Marleman, you're up.
Oh boy. Here's what we're gonna do. Can I see them down there?
If you run over there, yeah.
I'm going over there to where the ladder is.
Okay.
Trev, are you down there or no?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm also going to. It seems like they can understand you, but they can't talk.
Correct.
Did you see some vigorous nodding from in the hole?
From me saying that. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna ask it. It's like, are you?
It's
scared?
a dude. Like they're just people.
They're just people.
I know. Are you scared?
Dude,
Are you
vigorous nodding.
No. Hold on. No. Keep your time. That's. Are you too scared to leave, or are you hurt? Are you too scared to leave?
The dude again gestures at his mouth. Wait, has no tongue. Like,
That's why I gave a yes or no question.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, after
Yes,
he
he
corrected himself when he
After I
realized what he
corrected
had done.
myself, I totally did. Yes.
So what is the exact phrasing of the yes or no then?
Are you too scared to leave? That was my yes or no question. Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Then I'm gonna. I guess I'm just gonna give. I guess I'm just gonna give Trev haste,
Okay.
or maybe Heather. I'll give Phaedra haste.
Okay.
You give bear haste.
I mean,
The bear.
Oh, give the bear haste.
the
bear
control
can
tower
climb
plan
30
is
feet
still not
already.
disqualified.
Yep.
No, it hasn't.
Somebody. I just didn't think I was smart enough to do it, and I was.
I thought you
strong
had
enough
done
to
it.
be
Oh,
able
I'm
to.
sorry.
No one has done it. No one has
I
done
will
it.
get to it eventually.
Yeah.
Just
I
let
see.
me-
Nick
I-
says-
Oh my god, I will have my turn before then, and I'm
Yeah,
going.
is it anywhere near me? Am I anywhere near it?
No, it's on the. You moved from the middle of the room to the left side of
other
the
side
room.
of it?
The panel's on
Alright.
the right side of the room.
This is causing physical pain.
Yep. We're getting there.
I'm gonna cast mental prison on myself.
Yep. So you've casted haste on who?
I'm gonna cast it on Trev. Just maybe if
Okay.
he's gonna be carrying people up and down, it might help him.
Sounds good. You can do that. Nyx, you are up.
Also, bonus action.
Are you all right?
Also, bonus action. I'm gonna give. Wait, who's up next?
Me.
I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration die.
Okay.
Go investigate that panel.
What's so funny, Nyx?
I'm going to. I can't get over it.
Can't get over which part.
Are you scared?
Are you scared?
Vigorous nodding.
Everyone in the room.
You should be.
You've all been trapped in this jail with your tongues cut out at threat of lava.
Oh my god.
You know, my situation's rapidly improving. It's
So ridiculous. Anyway.
Okay.
Woo. Okay. I go to the panel.
Make an intelligence check.
Cool.
you're the smartest of us.
Oh my god. I did not roll great. Does the bardic die give me advantage?
No, you just add a D.
You add it.
6, 8, or 4, depending on how Marleman does it. I think.
Yeah, Marlon, you have to roll your D20 for that bargain inspiration.
Oh, I did not realize.
You forgot.
That's a 16.
A D6.
Okay.
You add a D6.
Okay. I'm gonna add a d6 because I really want to not fuck up this panel.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Roll a 1 on the D6.
I rolled a 1 on the d6. It really wants me to fuck up this panel. I rolled oh my god, my brain. 15.
Okay. You take a look at the panel. You can see the button that has been hit. They don't have like labels on them that say like this is the fuck shit up button, this is the stop fuck shit up button. But you do see the button that has been hit. There is a blinking green light, and there are 4 buttons. They are not labeled in a language you understand, as they are labeled in Undercommon. But you do have 4 buttons.
Oh boy.
Is it a language she recognizes?
Oh.
She recognizes it as Undercommon.
Can
You
we
just don't read it.
Can we please
I
have a mummy style describing the glyphs a
Yeah,
la
keep talking and nobody gets lava. Let's go.
just like it looks like a bird. Sorry.
I
That was
will
the visual
say,
of what I was
I
getting.
will say that is definitely something you can do. You can shout out what the words look like as a free action.
Because it is worth noting,
Yes.
I speak undercommon.
Yes,
I'm
that's
going
why.
to attempt to describe.
Make a performance check.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Yes.
This is great.
All right. That's
This is
terrible.
all I
I
ever
don't know if
wanted.
I have any modifier on that. Okay. I have 1, so 14.
Okay. What do you say?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the
Your
button
face.
is.
Oh, hang on. Actually, I can show you. I forgot. So one of the Christmas gifts I received was a rocket book from one of my roommates. It is an erasable digital notebook. So I can write in it and then take a picture with an app, and it immediately sends it to Google Drive.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you what these symbols look like.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I'm going to draw them real quick, and then you get to. I'm going to send them directly to you, Emily, and you get to try and describe them to Trev.
Oh
This
no,
is
this
the
is like
fucking
that.
push the
That's-
button
that's-
mini
Yeah.
Yep.
Can
It
I
is with
offer
literal
a- can I-
buttons.
Can I
With
offer
literal
a,
buttons.
a piece of not advice, but a question?
Sure.
How far away are you from me, and how far does the mage hand work for you?
Mage hand is like 60. I need to check. I don't know.
I have
I mean-
glasses that you could just use to read these.
Ooh, there's a good idea. Like, if you want to, like,
We've already
I mean,
committed to the first part of this
yeah, I was
plan.
saying,
We
I
can
want to
come back
watch
to
this
that.
play out, but if you want to shout that,
My
then that
mage
sounds
hand-
great.
My mage hand is 30 feet. And I don't know if haste affects my mage hand.
It doesn't.
30
I
feet is still
don't know.
probably fine, though. Like, it's
Yeah,
a 40-foot
It's only
chamber.
for,
Like, yeah, Marleman's not like. He could definitely be. This could happen. We can make this work.
It's just that in order for it to work on Marleman's turn, he has to show you where it is. So then on your next turn, you can get it. That's all.
Show you where it is.
It's not like
or,
a free
or
action
else you're
for me
just
to,
like fucking patting him down, basically
I
trying to find.
mean, he can just like hold them out.
That was
Like,
my-
But
that was-
it's not his turn, so he can't.
It's
Because
not
it's not
free
a
action
thing
if
that
you
you
have it
started.
in my hand.
his turn's gonna come before mine, so
Yes,
like he
so-
can
but
end
that's-
his turn.
That's what I mean. Like he has to on his turn, he has to take it out and hold it out for you to get it.
Yeah.
You could do that. You can search him. You can frisk him on this turn and hope you find it. But that is way harder.
Frisk him. Oh,
I mean, we'll see how this
We'll
goes.
see how this
I
other
might-
thing goes. I'm really into.
Mhm.
This just became improv theater.
It did, and I love it.
I just
Fantastic.
it's a combination of push the button and like the end of the mummy.
It looks.
I
It
love
looks.
this
It looks
so
like
much.
a bird. It's a bird. It looks
It's
like
a
a bird.
bird.
It's a bird.
I just I love that. I love those movies.
They're so good.
Ugh.
Who does that make me?
Evie.
Forget.
Evie?
All right, word,
Yeah.
word. Nice.
That makes Nick's Jonathan, which is not fair.
Yeah, that makes Nick's Brendan
Well,
Fraser, which I'm all about.
or it could be
Oh, it's her
the
brother,
sequel where
which
you're
is-
where you're Jonathan and,
whatever.
and she's the kid.
Oh, that's even better. I know this one. I know this one.
I know this one. I know I shouldn't like when movies just do a thing that was funny in the first one, but I just can't not enjoy that.
But
I
they
mean,
did
those-
it so well. It was an homage.
Those mummies movies may as well be from the fucking 50s with the way that they decided to do it. So
Well, that was what they were homaging.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah. I love them. I love them so much. Well, not that last one. That last one is a disgrace. But
We don't talk
we don't
about
talk
that
about that one.
I also like the Scorpion King movie, even though it is
I
bad.
do too. I
Yeah,
think that movie
sure.
sucks, and I love
So,
it.
my collection of Mummy Returns, and the Scorpion King. I enjoy it. I love those movies. Those are
That is exactly where you should stop it.
exactly. Yeah.
Quote my good Nicolas Cage pin.
I cannot.
Scanned. It is
cannot.
processing.
What does it say?
Well, hang on. I gotta.
Not clear the
Autofocus.
definition.
Do it.
Not
Autofocus.
yet, the
You
pin.
should be able to autofocus. It says it's a
It
good guy.
refuses to accept him as a face.
Now, I will remind you, Ryan, you cannot help her.
Oh, good
will-
match. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
will look though to see how well she's describing them.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
Improv theater.
Okay.
Go.
So the first button, you need to shut up.
Before we
Bird.
get too far,
Bird.
Gary, how the fuck is this going to manifest in gameplay? What am I going to be able to actually do?
While you are doing this, you are lifting grates or lifting people. It is up to you.
No, I think he means like, is he gonna have to make a roll to understand?
Yeah, like how am
Oh,
I
yes,
going to be
you're-
able to interpret this?
It is. You will be making a roll once all four are described. You're going to be making a roll. That DC of that roll is actually based on the performance check, not how well Emily has already done or will be doing. This is just for flavor. You'll be making an intelligence. You'll be making an intelligence roll based on the DC that is set by her performance check as to how well this happens. That's all.
Let's go.
All right. The first one, I'm assuming the top one's like the first one.
It's going left to right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looks like an R, and the left long stroke of the R has like a spirally curl coming off of it, and then the right long stroke has like a kite almost, it looks like, coming off of that side. And the second button looks like a stick figure shrugging with his hands out. Which I think is very apt. Like, I'm doing a great job. Like, but he has no head. So it's a stick.
Okay.
Well, that changes everything.
So it's a stick figure shrugging with his hands out, but he has no head.
Okay.
And
last
then
one's
the
a
third
cool ass.
one, huh?
It said the last one is a cool S.
Yeah.
I considered it. I won't lie to you. I
It's
considered it.
that alien S3 thing we drew.
Yeah.
all the time.
It's a cool S. Yeah.
Yeah.
The third one has kind of like an oval on its side, and it looks like it's got two little arms coming out of it, like yay, like standing up. And it's got another piece coming out of the top and the bottom. They're very like jagged lines. And then there's a few little lines in the middle that kind of look like characters from a place that doesn't exist in this universe. But there are some little tiny symbols and lines on the inside of the oval. And then there's the little arms coming out and the like jagged line on top and the jagged line on bottom. And then the last one, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It looks like it's like an acrobatics move when you make like a triangle with three bodies, you know what I mean? There's a person on the bottom and then there's two people like standing and they're like holding off.
Yeah. Sure.
Pyramid?
It's not really because it's just the three people like making the triangle.
Yeah.
shape. But
Yeah,
but it
word.
looks like that. But there's like a almost like lightning bolt. It looks like in the middle, and it looks like the person on the bottom is standing on their head.
Make an
somehow
intelligence check, Trev.
And
Like
somehow
every-
it's all communicated in 6 seconds.
Yeah, like every
Yes.
once in a while, I'm struck by like how something must look playing out. Imagine being one of those suffering people hearing this above them. Oh my god!
We're doing our best.
Yeah, we have.
We're here to help.
My best is not that amazing in this case. Huh, actually, I'm less dumb than I thought. That's a 14.
Okay, you did pass. Very proud of you. Give me 1 second.
I need to
For
see
the
what-
record, the one on the bottom looks like a guy pushing really hard on the walls while he's laying an egg or something.
Or something, right?
Oh man. Oh.
You
Can I show them?
you communicate back.
Dropping a massive
Yes.
turd or something.
There you go.
I can show them now.
Oh, I sent it to the tavern chat.
Oh, there you go.
Look at the one at the bottom. Doesn't that what it looks like?
So do I just like
I assume seal means like reclose.
You have no idea. It's just how they're labeled.
All right.
Oh wow, that I would have. Oh my.
I'm gonna
You did
press the
way better
halt
than I was.
button.
Okay, you press the halt
Nothing
button.
in there yet. Halt is good enough.
Okay. You slap your hand into the halt button, and you can, next to you, hear the wall attempt to go back down, but now there is stone in the way.
Oh fuck me.
So nothing happens.
But it stops opening.
It was already opened.
But it's not open, but it's in the process of opening.
Right.
It's not
And
lifting
then-
anymore.
So it is not lifting up higher, correct?
Right.
So
Yeah,
basically,
so there's
Phaedra
no more
broke the mechanism, so we
current-
can't actually do this.
We can't
Little did I know
close
the
it.
answer to
Wait,
my
no.
question. is
I want to make sure I understand. So we can't close it, but we can stop it from opening further, right?
That is what you've done, yes. You've
Yeah,
stopped it from opening
That's
further.
what I was trying.
And there is a stone shape in between the bottom of that
That's okay. As
panel.
long as it can't
and the
open
wall.
more, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
It cannot open more.
Sorry.
It still means that the stone that is there is going to give way soon. But you do have more buttons you can hit. So we'll come back to that on your next turn. Sigh.
Well, I mean, this seems to be relatively in hand.
That's the word for it, yeah.
Are there's still scientists and researchers around?
Most of them have left the chamber at this point, but there are still some of them here, yes.
Grab one.
Yep. That is my plan. How close am I to any of them?
Let's say like 15 feet. It's not going to be difficult to just tackle one of these fuckers to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for whoever looks important.
Okay. You grab one of them at random and bring them down.
Okay. I'm assuming
The
that's
box
my
the box
action
they're
to
holding
do
like
that.
it goes spilling out everywhere. They're a halfling. You have them in your grasp.
I'm assuming it's my action to do that.
Yeah, totally. It's your action and
Okay.
movement.
Then I guess as I'll also yell to the others, if you run, you die.
Okay, we'll see if
Try and
they're
intimidate
listening. Armel, it is. Oh, roll an intimidation check then.
Thank you.
As a bear, or
No, not you.
You're not roaring if you run, you die at them, though you could.
Oh,
Do
this
we
is
have another
good.
incident of you trying to talk and you just go run, 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 run.
Ooh, this is gonna be good. 19.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see what that does. Armel, you are up. You're a bear. You've watched a gray drow rip open a grate next to you. You've been done up by a much smaller individual than yourself.
Yeah, first off, I'd like to just make note that Trev, absolutely bodied this incredible creature earlier and then just flexed on a bear, so...
Not meant to be a dick about it though. He's not gonna lie, he's pretty happy about it, but he didn't really mean to be a one-up about it.
Yeah, so I'm going the bear has 30 feet of climbing speed.
Mm-hmm.
First off, if the bear okay. How much health do I have? Where's even the health?
What are you asking?
I'm gonna try and see, to save some climbing, can I just jump down? Can I make two? Can I make 2 trips? I have 30 feet of climbing speed. Can I make 2 trips if I jump down both times?
You can make a down and an up.
Okay, but what if I jump down?
You can make a down and an up.
Okay, then I will probably climb down.
15 feet of movement does not mean you can only move. Movement in D&D is in the 6 seconds that exists in your turn. You can move that fast. It doesn't matter if you are actively doing it. It would still take you, let's say, 3 seconds to drop down, and then 3 seconds to climb back up.
Okay, all right, cool. So then I'll just climb down or whatever.
Okay.
Also, hopefully, because I don't speak human,
Neither do they currently.
yeah, I'm just hoping that someone would tell them to grab onto the bear.
When he's in the pit, where does his head come up to?
Standing only 5 feet down. He's like a 10-foot bear. Like he's a big ass bear.
No, I'm saying like the pit's only like 5 feet down.
15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Yes, it is a little deeper than you're giving it credit for.
Right.
Okay.
So I don't know what the best way for bear to carry people up ladder is, but if they'll let me, I'm like, I don't know.
They will have to make an easier strength check to grab onto you, and then you would climb them up.
That's what I'm hoping for.
You're not as big as a giant crocodile, so you can't carry 3 medium-sized creatures, but you can carry 2.
Right.
I
Also,
will have the 2 closest to make strength checks.
Just a logistics question: can I not climb the ladder? Like,
I mean, you can, but it doesn't change anything for bear.
Right. So I'll not climb the ladder so that humans can use the ladder.
That okay. Doesn't really change anything, but okay, cool. Fuck. One of the 2 closest to you attempt to hold on to you as you begin climbing back up. One succeeds and is with you the entire way up. They're like clung onto your back leg. They just kind of look like a human shaped, just kind of like a thing flapping in the wind. As you get them up to the top one. The second one who attempts to grab you gets maybe 5 feet before their arms just give out and they fall back in because they rolled like shit. So you got 1 out. Of the 30, you've gotten 1 out.
All right.
Proud of you. Layer action. So 2 things are going to happen. We're going to start with the easier one. The people who are listening do not care. Sigh. You've definitely scared the shit out of them, but they also see that a lot of you are preoccupied with trying to save the prisoners. So most of the rest of them get away. There's maybe 2 or 3 still in the room.
And are they moving, or did they actually listen? Just 2 or 3?
They are also heading for the exits. They were just slightly further away.
Okay.
And are like carrying heavy things. So they're just slower. People, there are 2 ladders on the section of grate you've pulled up. Which means that 6 of them can attempt to get out via this turn. 1 fails. 1 definitely succeeds. 1 also succeeds. 4th succeeds. Or a 3rd succeeds. A 4th succeeds. 5th succeeds. So only 1 of the 6 that attempted to get out did not make it. 5 of them also scramble out of the pit. Nice. Who is up? Phaedra.
Okay. Should I? Can I like react?
You can see that your stone shape, by the way, is beginning to give way. It's going to last through this turn, but it's
okay.
After this, it's going to be dicey.
So was it the door that the button that Nyx pressed caused it to stop
Correct.
opening?
Yes.
It didn't start to move down.
No.
Okay.
You hear it just stop. It doesn't quite like compress it.
Yeah.
So to speak.
If you put down the stone, I can close it on my next turn. Theoretically.
Okay.
Because the stone hadn't stopped any lava. It was just delaying lava if it came.
Right.
Let's put it this way. If the stone shape had not been there would be lava in the pit this turn.
Okay.
So the stone shape has given you this extra turn of no lava to worry about.
So
Yeah.
I'm just
But
trying to figure out
if you put it down, I can close it, right? And no lava.
Okay.
But so the timing on that is going to be tricky.
Yeah.
It's just there's going to be an initiative check from Phaedra saying the wall's down to you hitting the button. That's all.
Okay.
Well, but I can just because
You're muted, Craig.
Theoretically,
Wouldn't
you're
they
trying to
still
take
be-
her option of
I didn't think the
holding her
layer
action
had a
until
chance
the
to
button
go
Yes.
between Phaedra's turn and my turn.
Oh, so it'll be Phaedra holding her action,
Uh-huh.
and then on your turn, her dropping it and you hitting the button. That's all.
Like, you guys can coordinate, so you don't have to have
Yeah.
some kind of elaborate reaction. Because I would like to imagine that when she hits the button, we'll hear kind of mechanism attempting to work,
That is certainly correct.
or she can like coax it out. I mean, we'll still, no offense, we're probably going to still be taking action as if this isn't going to work.
Well, of course, yeah. Please continue to act as though everything will go wrong. That's fine.
That's very
Okay.
us.
Evacuating them just in case.
So then she's not going to put it down now. She's going to wait till my turn.
So if Heather, if what you want to happen, if I'm understanding correctly, you're going to hold your action until Nyx's turn, and then you're both going to simultaneously drop the stone shape and hit the button that you think means drop it back down.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll do that.
Okay.
I mean, Trev is like going over in his head, like, we'll wait until it's my turn.
Trev, it's your turn.
Cool. So now he's considering, does he see anything in the, like, at the top of the pit that would suggest that the seal button could mean sealing this thing?
Yes, totally.
Well, there's no other button that means...
Yeah, like that's the...
Which just means it might be
You
a
have
doomsday option.
Open, seal, halt, and rush.
Anyway, so I guess without, for lack of literally anything else, all I can really do is try to get people out of here. I'm looking at seeing if there is literally anything else I can do. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm trying to carry people out of here. What can I accomplish?
Make a general strength check. Not quite athletics, just regular strength.
And you're hasted, right?
He is hasted. Oh, right. So you have double movement.
Yeah.
What's your strength?
My strength. The strength check is a 23.
You can get 5 out, which will clear the area immediately in front of you.
He gets fucking 5 people.
He had haste.
You didn't try and pick anyone up either. You just jumped in and said, "Hey, crap on."
Well, I don't know how. Like, yeah, it's all good. But yeah, so haste is magical in that way. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, getting people out is kind of all I've got.
Okay. So
wait, so how much is that going to spend all of the movement that I've got?
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
Do
you probably take 2 at a time.
Do I still have a bonus action available?
Yeah, totally.
For all this.
Yeah, 100%.
Huddle question to the rest of the party. Do we think it would be beneficial at all for me to run over and take a quick look at that panel just to see if there's any other details Nyx could not describe?
That's up to the DM if there's anything you can get out of that to help clarify.
Yeah, I mean...
I could get over and back if I use Expeditious Retreat, probably. But
yeah,
I just don't know if it would be worth
I
it.
was gonna, on my turn, ask if I could, like, do another intelligence check to try and, like, figure out the context of what the buttons mean or something.
Oh, cool. Yes, you could make another intelligence check to try and, or another. It would be another performance technically, to try and describe more.
I think Trev going over there and double checking might not be the worst idea.
Like if he has the movement.
Yeah, because if that's an option, then I can use Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action, which will let me take the dash action, which basically just add my movement to my movement again.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you do so. You get over to the panel, and sure enough, there is an extra word in each one that was not communicated. It is open grate, seal tube, halt open, and rush closed.
They're stupid at labeling buttons.
Yeah, their labels are really weird.
I mean, it's more, this is just how the language works. Like, it's kind of a brutalist language.
Context clues.
Yeah. But yes, so open, grate, seal, shoot, halt, open, rush, closed.
Seal, shoot, is the shoot.
Yeah, that's the problem. I still don't know.
Oh, yes, like shoot, C-H-U-T-E.
No, I know.
Yeah.
There are 2 shoots. There's a chute full of magma and a chute full of people, and I don't want them combined.
Yeah,
that is fair. That is fair. No. It from context clues, you could probably guess it is the chute full of magma, not the chute full of people.
All right. I was going to say, like, as long as have we done enough to know the right button?
Yes, and I will take that as a DM thing because I did not consider the cages to be a chute. I did not think that.
I was
through.
I just really don't want to fuck that one up.
You will not fuck that up.
Okay.
But yeah, as long as we're okay, then yes, I would like to do that real quick and then head back over.
Okay. So you are back over there now. Mugman.
Well, hitting that button means also shouting to Phaedra, "Hey, the stone-shaped thing."
Oh, I assumed you do not have an action to hit the button. So
right.
No,
Then,
but
yeah.
he was
waiting for
clarifying
next
on
on
the
that
button.
Yeah, then okay. Yeah, I'm just reading
So
over
that
the
I can
shoulder, saying,
press
"Hey, it's that
button.
one," and then piecing the fuck out.
Exactly.
We're clarified on the button.
Buttons are clarified.
If you
Button
could give,
situation.
do you have
better.
any inspirations left? Because I have to make like a roll or something to time it or whatever.
No, not anymore.
Oh no, I don't. Oh, I don't.
We made a plan for a roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Got it. Never mind. Ignore me.
We solved it with being smart.
Yes.
Totally not like us.
Let's put it this way: if that was to happen on, if that plan that you came up with was to happen on your turn, Phaedra, complicated initiative trying to line things up. Because you're waiting for a signal, it's less.
Cool beans. All right.
So should I go over there and do the signal? And
Nyx has the signal in hand.
oh, okay. I mean, that's where I'm kind of like I'm in the middle here, where like two people have done these things, and I don't know where I can help.
Maybe you can grab some of those other scientists or whatever.
Yeah, there are still some scientists in the chamber. The doors or the lids on the cages further down are still sealed. If you could do something about that.
Oh, I can.
Because it's so what it is that it is, about a 60-foot trench with 20 feet of grate that are each individual lid.
I'm not a strongman, but
each one has about 10 people in it. They're all interconnected with each other, so you could wait for those people to like crawl, or if they're strong enough to walk over to the opening you've already made, or you can open it up directly above them and accelerate the process.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't have. I'm like, what do I just shatter the locks on these things, or is that
if you could find the locks? Yeah,
sure.
You can fucking like shape water or create water into it to make them all float higher to make the climber faster. It is completely up to you what you want to do.
Don't do that.
There's no water for me to do it with.
Them said they can't walk. I don't think they can swim.
That's very true.
That is a good point.
But nonetheless, is there even water?
Yeah, he only wants to drown himself.
That's right.
There are no water. I said create water, not.
You said shape water, but
I said shape water. I said shape water first, and then I said create.
I didn't. I wasn't thinking about creating water.
Not. I'm just saying there. You have magic. There might be things you can do. There are interesting ways to use your magic.
I don't have anything like. I suppose. Sure. How about this? Do you think I could use shape water to get alongside all of the ones along the top to help expedite the service or the escape here by freezing the locks and then like just into shattering like?
Yeah, that's possible.
Or like put water through all of the locks and then freeze them inside until it breaks.
Definitely something that is possible. Yeah,
I want to do that with all of them.
Okay. You shape water from your canteen, water skin, what have you. Just water sources you have available to you right now, and freeze water into each of the locks. They do not like immediately shatter. They probably need some sort of physical like thing to actually break them.
Sure.
But you can already tell they are way more fragile.
They're weakened.
Exactly.
You don't need a Trev to come and rip it off the gates anymore.
You don't need a 20 to rip them off.
Excuse me?
What?
Nothing.
You don't need a Trev.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hey,
I
let's
am
put it
not
this
the
way.
strongman here.
Let's put it this way. A bear might be able to do it now.
Hey, bear man.
Oh.
Yeah. Next, you are up.
I was gonna say,
Sorry, go ahead.
could I, as a bonus, try to rip it out
You could try.
myself?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it because I like making a fool out of myself.
It's technically an action, but
Oh well, would shape water have counted as my action?
It's
a cantrip.
Oh yeah, no. So yes,
what's the
you can
casting
use
time?
that along with an action. So yes, you can totally make a strength action to try and pull.
Oh god, I threw it and it went over the edge.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I wonder how strong it is.
So now we're gonna go with the backup one. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Second string coming through.
Go.
Which dice was it on?
running up next to a bear that has two people on it, or one person on it, I should say. That
Very nice.
I see it.
Hey.
Is that the
from
one I
climbing-
made?
No, that's the one that fell off the edge.
No, is that the dice I made?
Yeah, that's the one that I first rolled and it went rolling over the edge. I was too excited. I just rolled it too much. That one is sort of 11.
Great.
It's on the floor. It's an 11.
Baramil, you watch as you're like feeling really good about getting people out of this grate. Like you're doing great. You feel great. You look over and Trev gets 6 people out of the hole, and you're like, God fucking damn. Well, it's Trev. Like he's used to this sort of thing. Then you look to the other side and you see Marleman lay hands onto this grate and just hit, and you hear it, boop, and the grate pull open. You don't quite have the strength to like lift it all the way over.
I was just gonna say, is
but
this
the
one of those
lock
moments
is
where, like,
broken.
you go to grab the milk jug, but it's like almost gone, and you're like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, kind of. It's like one of those, just like, what? The second set of grates are open. Nyx.
And then I press the digitate a glow around myself, and I go,
Fantastic.
We'll time the stone shape with
All right.
Nyx giving me the signal.
Perfect. The stone shape drops in that like fraction of a second. A little bit of lava gets through, but not enough to really cause a problem. Nyx, you slap the seal button, and you can hear the chains and the gears just back into action, and the door begin to drop. It will take one extra turn for it to fully close. So there will be some lava that is going to get into the chute, but you've already cleared out the 10 feet of, or the 20 feet of space in between the fucking wall and the next set of people, so it won't matter. You've done good.
Can I push another button?
You can.
The open grate one or whatever.
I'm debating that, but I feel like since the locks are frozen, maybe that's not going to work anymore.
Oh,
You don't know.
I think it'll still work personally, but
All right, so I'm going to try. I'll try and hit the open cages or whatever it was.
Okay.
Open grates.
Marleman, in your hand, you're still holding the grate, going to like push it over, like to fully open it. You feel it spring out of your hands and spring open. As the ones to your right also unlocks and springs open completely.
I feel like there needs to be like a dex save or something, or else I'm gonna get one to the jaw. Like,
No, you're fine on that one. You're not leaning over it enough to do that. If you were, you would have fallen in.
or
So-
a strength check, and I carries me over it.
Don't give me ideas, Mister takes 10 times fall damage, because these grates are 10 feet long, which means if you then fell the 15 points or 15 feet into the hole, that's a good 25-foot drop. So you would take bonus damage.
I got a good cleric.
Once we're done here, sure.
I'm going to say that now, with the immediate crisis of the lava done and all the grates open, we are now out of initiative order.
Are all the other scientists gone besides the one we got?
You have one, and the others have made it away.
Well, I mean, is anyone still within range for me to like Eldritch Blast the legs out from under him?
You can try. It'll be tricky because you're holding a person down who is like throwing off your aim.
Because are we still in initiative order? Because if I could still see them, I wanted to do something. But
they're fucking running, and their next turn comes up before your next turn.
okay.
So,
Never mind.
Not
I have a
before mine.
Gary,
yes.
unrelated, semi-related to this because we were talking about it. Does Marleman's falling thing break the normal fall damage cap?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fuck.
Especially because I, as a DM, and this is just a general rule, I don't believe in the fall damage cap. I think if you fall from 1,000 feet, you should take the amount of damage that you would fall from 1,000 fucking feet. I don't care that the fact that technically by D&D rules, 100 feet and 1,000 feet are the same amount of damage. No, friend.
Hey, real quick.
No.
Could you give me a quick math and say I fell 20 feet?
You would take. That's the thing. Great question.
40d6.
Great question, because here's the reason why I asked. That would be enough to make you go to the cap like immediately.
Almost immediately.
Literally immediately.
Because it's 1d6 per 10 foot falling.
1d6 bludgeoning damage per 10 feet up to a maximum of 20d6. So yeah.
Correct. So you're already going to break the cap if you fall 20 feet.
Hence my question. Don't do it.
God damn it, I'm so used to doing bullshit.
Just do bullshit that doesn't
I mean, you can
do a different kind of shit.
I have a very
and sorry, I take that back. 200 feet and 1,000 feet are technically the same in D&D parlance. I do not believe in that.
Yeah,
Regardless, Sai, make a ranged spell attack with disadvantage and a -10 penalty because you're calling your shot.
Ha!
Yeah, that's fair. So I get 3 attacks on it at least. That's cool.
That's fine. All of them still operate by these rules.
So I'll just give you the number with the -10.
Sounds good.
Girl.
So the first one's a 7.
That does not hit.
Oh, you stink.
Aw, good girl.
The second one misses. Is on
Okay.
my 1.
You rolled a 1?
On one of them, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
And what's the third one?
Is also gonna miss. It was like a 13.
Okay. You fire these 3 Eldritch Blasts. The first one just kind of goes wide on the fleeing legs. The second one, the natural one, gets really thrown off by the dude underneath you. And in your moment of like attempting to hold him down so he stops throwing you off, you accidentally use the wrong hand and blast the Eldritch Blast into him. I need you to roll damage.
Uh-oh.
Thankfully, it's not much.
These are scientists.
Well, you were also specifically saying you were trying to knock them out. You weren't trying to kill them.
Well, so he was attempting to shoot the legs out on the ones who were running.
Right.
This one, he's just pumping it into it.
Oh.
I mean, it only grazes him. He takes 1 damage.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good job.
Okay.
I bet he stopped struggling.
No. And the third one just kind of also goes wide. And by the time anybody else would come up, they are gone. I mean,
are you sure? I can run
gone
really fast.
They're not gone. They are.
Well,
they are running.
Would have had a turn before
They are running
air.
another 80 feet down that passageway.
Allow me to make it abundantly clear. I can currently run 120 feet and still take an action.
I mean, if you wanted to get up on these, if you wanted to get up on, if you wanted to get up on these 2 who are still running away, you can.
Like, I am fast as shit right now.
Do it.
Do I like? Is that what we're doing? Am I tackling somebody? Like,
It's up to you.
Yeah, everyone. We stopped the lava, so we should. If we can grab more people, cool.
Those speed and sound Trev might just like kill a scientist.
This is that scene from The Boys.
God.
Actually, I also can
Just blood.
I'm gonna run up at. I'm actually gonna try and do something stupid, probably, but let's go for it. What's the highest level spell slot I can actually use?
Oh heavens!
Always a good way to start a sentence.
Because you operate on Warlock level, right?
Yeah. It's only 3rd because I'm not very good at this. So there's 2 of them.
Yep.
Casting hold person on both. I am also running up on them though.
Nice.
Okay.
Great.
I don't use magic very often, but
No.
sometimes I've
What
been
do
known to.
they have to do to resist a hold person?
Wisdom save they probably can do, which is unfortunate.
I mean, maybe
But I
you'll get
mean,
one.
Well, they're smart, necessarily wise.
we gotta go anyway.
First one rolled a 10, so no.
All right.
Second one is a 20.
Well, the second one's fine.
Okay.
But you got one.
So one of them is still running.
Fine, whatever.
One of them is just.
And then I can just start because I have a lot of movement. I can pretty much just be like,
Yep. You just begin
Yeah.
to drag that one back
Tie rope around him.
as the other one just continues into the darkness and is lost. I mean,
yeah.
there's a non-zero chance. I'm just gonna say that in one full round, we're out of initiative order, but like a full round of whatnot, because it would move they would move another 80 feet that way. That you could technically expeditious retreat this dude back and
Allow
then
me to be
keep
clear.
going.
If I chase that guy down, I'm killing him for making me run that much. Like,
that
it's
is
not worth
fair.
it.
It's also not a terrible idea.
So he's gone. I mean,
Whatever.
another 25 of them have gotten away.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not like the word that we're here is that ship has sailed.
Yes. So we're gonna. You now have 2 hostages. The mages are free. I know, and you guys are working through getting them out of the pit.
Do we know if the one that said burn the hostages is one of these ones?
For flavor, let's say sure.
Cool.
Emily's gonna say we're not killing him right now.
No, not right now. We need to interrogate them first.
But there's 2 of them. We don't have to kill. We don't have to talk to
They
both.
could have
Yeah,
different
But
And
two
you
of
know
them
what?
opens up their
Trev.
options.
Well, one
Trev,
could be
for
more
flavor,
viable
we'll
than
even
the
say that
other.
this one is one of the few drow that you saw as part of the group too. This was an actual drow.
It's gonna just for the record, it's gonna take a lot of convincing for me to not tie him up, kick him in the pit, and hit the button. Just for a lot of
enough.
reasons.
Fair enough.
So we're gonna call it there. We're gonna pick up next time with everything else.
This character
Okay.
is not good aligned. He is not happy.
I do appreciate that the combat part of this evening took less time than the charades part of this evening.
I loved it. I don't know what you're
Yeah, I'm all for it. I don't know what. Yeah.